Yellow, yellow. We finally changed the skin. I've been rocking the Garfield onesie for too long. Actually not too long, just the right amount of time. But now at long last, we got the Infinity Gauntlet on. Infinity Gauntlet? Glove? Bro, I'm a fraud. I never saw Endgame. I saw the first Avengers for sure, and then I'm pretty sure I saw Infinity War, like fairly certain, but then never Endgame. Gauntlet? Yeah. Oh my goodness. See, I know my pop culture, bro. Good morning. How are you this morning? Apparently it is. My goodness. Back on the grind. Okay. All right. The grind is going great so far, as you can see. But, yeah, welcome in, welcome in. Just got off the phone with some family, talking about taxes and stuff. Very exciting. I love taxes, and I can't wait to go and help my family sort out their taxes tomorrow. It's gonna be a blast and a half. Amen. All right. That guy just took me out low-key. You're doing pretty good. Glad to hear that. How has the rejuvenation grind been going? Shiny hunting a regional variant Lapras right now. Yo, let's go, let's go. Good luck with that. I mean, I do hear that the odds are pretty buffed in that game, so hopefully it won't take a trillion resets or anything crazy. Yeah, as for me, just like I said, was on the phone talking about taxes tomorrow. Also went to the gym once again, 2 days in a row. Gonna be going tomorrow as well for 3 days in a row, which I think is the first time I've ever done that, because usually I don't do like consecutive days. I split them up, so a little bit crazy. Not too crazy though. 1 in 93. Yeah, that's not too bad. Hopefully it won't take longer than 93 tries then. Hopefully it'll take less than 93 even. There's actually so much land up here still. Oh my goodness. Yo, what's up, Dro? Welcome in. How's it going? It is indeed Rackles Minecraft in the digital flesh. Back at it again. Oh, I just realized I accidentally closed the Twitch chat. I gotta reopen it after this game. I also accidentally used all my double jumps. Oopsies. But yeah, what's up, Dro? Been a little bit. Yo, Waffles, welcome. Okay, welcome back. And nice to see you. Congrats on 10 subscribers. Let's go, let's go. Big ups. And it won't let me join the next game. How tragic. What's up, Green? Lovely day today. It's actually not raining right now. It was earlier though, for a bit. Thankfully not when I was out there, at least. Because I was out and about at school, you know, for a lot of the day, then back home, then had a little snack, went back out another time to get to the gym, then back home, dinner, wrapped up my assignment, which was actually a lot shorter than I thought it would be, so that was a dub. I got most of it done like at school today on my break, and then just did a little bit, rounded it off once I got home, which was nice to get that done and submitted, done and dusted. Don't have to worry about anything for a couple days until I have to start worrying about things again. Namely, I guess the midterm would be the next big thing that's happening Wednesday. Yo, what's up, Owen? Welcome in. Been on break all vacation. You missed all the previous streams. Yo, no problems. Where were you on vacation? Anywhere exciting or just kind of like local? But yeah, hopefully you had a nice time, nice trip. Vacation. My major is health information sciences. What about you, young Green? Are you endeavoring in any schooling? Or just on the Fortnite grind? Or whatever it is that forums said you guys play. You broke your finger. No! That is tragic. I am blessed to have not broken anything. Bones wise or otherwise. But yeah, sorry to hear that. You went to Colorado and went skiing. Wow, nice. Quite a few people went skiing recently, so I've heard. It came up a couple times in the last stream or two as well. Big month for skiing, apparently. And yes, get well soon. Well, nice. No, that sounds awesome. I didn't know that you skied. Yeah, welcome in, everybody. New day, new stream. Don't forget to drop a like, as per usual. Helps promote it to even more people. Computer science with a Fortnite minor. Let's go. I mean, be careful with those Fortnite minors, bro. But, yo, best of luck with the computer science degree. It's a tough one for realsies, but good money out there. Just waiting to be had. Yeah, I have no idea when Mustard on the beat, yo. Yeah. I have no idea when my next trip will be. Hopefully will be sometime soon, but I don't know. We'll see about that. There's talks of having like a family trip over this summer, basically, with some of the people on my mom's side of my family, but I don't know if that's going to be happening anymore. Unfortunately. Just with, you know, life and everything that's been going on out there in the big wide world. That sounds pretty weird, joking about major / minor in uni. So you are in university or you are not? Yo, what's up, Niles? Welcome in at like, hey, GG, right in time for the win too. Thankfully, I'm not streaming at 6 a.m. for you for once. Instead, it's only like 4 a.m. or something. Let's go. Caught a Rackle stream. Oh my goodness. Don't let it go. Oh, it's all good. Green. Just messing with you. Yeah, I think that's what... I remember like Forms talking to Forms about you and like Fortnite or something one time. A few months ago. I haven't talked to him in a while, actually. Only 3:52 a.m. Oh, okay. So it's still... The night is still young, my friend. 10 p.m. Rackle stream is unheard of. Yo, it's not 10 p.m. here. I'm still in the clear. Last time it was past 10 p.m. for me by the time I like ended stream, though. So guilty as charged. But nah, I was done a little bit earlier than I thought I would be today with the rest of my stuff. Mostly, thanks to just the assignment being like way shorter than I thought it was gonna be. That's the big one. And then also my friend. Well, okay, that was like the second biggest one. I also, you know, I was supposed to hang out with my friend, but he ended up being under the weather, unfortunately. May he also get well soon. Yo, relax with the blocks disappearing. Yo, Spoopy man, no way. 100 FKDR glob in my live stream. I have not finished the new video yet because I had to pause it to go stream. I had priorities, you know? But at some point I will. Your friend was sick too? Aw, sorry to hear that, yeah. It's been going around. Get well soon to your friend as well. Hopefully they don't spread it to you. I am in PST time zone. The best time zone, essentially. What about you? Understandable, gotta be on the stream. I know. I'm on the grind, man. I did 12 days of daily streaming and then had to not for a few days because I was super busy, but we are back. Day 3 of daily streams. Rah, let's go. Exciting times here in the Rackles cinematic universe. The major was serious. I see. Okay, yeah. Well, yes, best of luck then with CS. Yo, what's up, Mizula? Nice to see you again. How's your day going? Welcome to Rackle's official live stream, where the fun and the TNT running never ends. All in for the Rackles cinematic universe. It's an exciting place to be, an exciting time to be a Rackles viewer, for real. If only because it's a time where I'm actually being active instead of just disappearing for half a year. But, you know, it'll happen eventually. You're with friends right now? Nice, let's go. Well, enjoy hanging out with your friends. Don't watch Minecraft live streams. But I do appreciate you stopping by. And hi, shout out to the friends if they can hear me. Are you supposed, as opposed to the unofficial Rackles live stream? Yeah, there might be bootlegs out there, bro. You never know. They want to be me for real. I'm in a 1v1 against Shaking My Yacht. This is an intense battle. RN. Bro, Spoopy, I was just playing with or I guess yeah, playing. I played one single game of TNT Wizards with Orlemu. Very exciting times. And I just farmed nons the entire time. It's great. I love non-farming. Can't wait to watch the real Quinn Rackles live stream. No, this is the real one. This is not a bootleg. I promise. The goat, yes. He slid into my DMs and asked me for my head. And I was like, well, I can't turn that down. How can I say no? Or was it Rackles Quinn? My team's here to win, yo. Dude is so good playing TNT Run while reading chat. It's not as difficult as I feel like it looks, honestly. Could do this with my eyes closed. But, you know, I could do a lot of things with my eyes closed, to be fair. I could rock Spoopy with my eyes closed, no problem, for example. For real, how do you read chat? I just lock in. I don't know. This is your alt? Oh, that's understandable. Like, I could see that being the case, for sure. Okay, here we go. I'm probably losing this game, though. Only one double jump left. Shaking My Yacht. Spoopy's alt is too powerful. He's still got double jumps. It's Jover. GG's. How would you read with your eyes closed? I can just sense it. It's the new prediction. Like, I know what you guys are gonna say before you even say it. 24-hour blind challenge soon? No thanks. I'm good. I'll pass on that one. Why TNT Run, by the way? Loki would choose anything else on Hypixel? Yo, you know what? That's fair. I don't know. It's like a good one for streaming, especially with the vertical format, because I'm also live over on YouTube. And for the YouTube viewers, if you want full screen, I'm also live over on Twitch. So it's just really chill. I don't know. Always seems to do really well as well. Although, I mean, today is just very, very chill, but some of the past streams went pretty crazy. Sounds about right, indeed. Oh yeah, what am I gonna say next? Hello, Rackles. Oh my goodness, what's up, Spoopy man? The double whop is kind of crazy in both chats. Unbelievable stuff right there. My goodness, I didn't realize you weren't even VIP like that. I gotta fix that at some point. But, you know, unfortunately, I'm kind of giga locked in right now to the TNT Run. Be sure to leave a like on the stream for more exciting TNT Run gameplay. And of course, subscribe as per usual. You got it? Oh my goodness, the shiny Lapras variant is yellow. Let's go. It's Lapras. Hello, Rackles. Yo, I knew it. See? I bloody well called it, bro. Got me so excited I had to start whipping out the British vernacular. Like, that's crazy. It's too easy, honestly. Might have to switch to Twitch so you can see the whole screen. It is nicer depending on what format you're watching on, or like what device you're watching on, I should say, rather. F63, you're unpredictable? Nah, proven wrong. Yo, oh my goodness. I'm geeking, bro. Twitch is locked in mode. Nah, I'm not locked in. I fell down a layer. I threw the perfect game. The perfect game. Hypixel TNT Run highlights. Would that bang or nah? What will happen to vertical streams when you max the TNT Run AP? I don't know, honestly. I have no clue. That might be the end of the meta for real. No more 300 viewers. Although that has not made a repeat comeback since it did happen the one time, so maybe the meta's already passed. Bro, I started following Rice Farmer's advice. Man straight up lied to me. Everything was downhill from there, on Glob. It's okay, I'll always watch. Let's go. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'll probably just switch to a different game. I don't know what yet, but something. I will. Interesting man, indeed. He stopped by and dropped some nuggets of wisdom on me. Which is why the stream looks the way that it does to some degree. Make every block a texture of a different episode of Family Guy. That would be awesome. Unfortunately, I don't know how possible that is. How long can an animation be on a block texture? Because like I've seen animated blocks. I just don't know how long. Usually they're not very long, you know? Yo, what's up, E21? Exclamation mark F3G. What a name. But welcome in. Nice to see you. Yo, good luck in Val, young Spoopy. Get out there and show them heck, man. I will lurk. Appreciate that. Party games so goated? Yes, I know. I was streaming a lot of party games over the past like couple years, basically. But yeah, I haven't in a little bit. Since I maxed it, basically, I have not really streamed much more of it. So who knows what's next? Could be a Sheep Wars meta, could be a Quakecraft meta. Anything is possible. It is an untapped market out there. My favorite animal is probably just a cat. I'm a big cat fan. What about you? Sand cats are quite cool as well. Remember me, the Gimkit guy. Ethan? Potentially? Maybe? What flavor of cat? Good answer? Yeah, of course. Nothing like getting a good healthy dose of sand on your tongue. Yeah, that's you? Oh, let's go, let's go. Welcome in, nice to see you again. Nice name change. Need to play some more Hole in the Wall with the Pokemon Go kid? I know, that was legendary. That was a few years ago now though. But yeah, no, shout out Hole in the Wall. It got mentioned in the last 2 videos in a row, which is kind of crazy. You might get to see some sand cats this summer. Yo, that'd be awesome. Where? I guess is the answer. Or the question. What's up, Needlessly? You like cinnamon flavored cats? I respect that. I respect that. Excuse me. How is everyone's spring break? Man, I wish I was on spring break. People keep asking me that, and I'm like, no, I just had a midterm the other day. Now I have another midterm next week, but only a few more weeks of class. Then I'm on break for a bit while it's exam period. And then I'll be done with final exams, and then it's summer. Let's go. Exciting times. Hey, GG's. That was a good game. Oh. Hypixel doesn't want me to play the next one. I was too powerful. Couldn't join for the past few days because I was too tired. Yeah, no worries. Sorry, I always stream very late at night. I am just a busy individual. Man, look at the pristine gameplay. Moving so quickly, the blocks don't even have time to disappear. You're not on spring break yet either? Yeah, it's at different times around different places. Yo, what is up? DJ Team Red Label 2, aka Leonard. How's it going? I remember you stopped by the other day as well. So welcome back. And thank you for the heart spam. Caught the Lapras. What do you think I should name it? Ooh, it's a good question. I'm thinking Laplessly would be a fantastic name for it. Have you thought about making a Quakecraft video? Maybe someday, Dro. Who knows? when the time is right, eventually it'll happen. Hopefully a new video this weekend, although I was kind of planning on using tomorrow to like mostly work on the new video, but now it turns out I'm going to be busy with other things, so we'll see. We shall see how that goes. Spelt laplessly or laprasly, with an L, I guess. That's pretty on brand. You are going, oh my goodness. See, I can't always read the chat and play at the same time. You are going to England to plan a trip there with more arcade mains. Oh my goodness. And you want to go see Sandcats at the zoo. That would be awesome. Super fun. Which arcane mains? What? Arcade mains would you be going with? That's a lot of fun. Since my last video from the other year of meeting with online friends, I have since met a few more, which I do plan to make a video on. I'm just honestly unsure like how to structure it at the current moment in time. Might need to be a video where I actually make a script for, which is kind of funny because I literally just made a joke in my last video about like how I make scripts / don't make scripts, which normally I don't. I think the last time I wrote a script was the Quakecraft tournament video. So it's been like over a year. But hey, GG's, let's go. Yeah, I'm kind of stuck on how to format that one so far. Arcade mains, yes. I do know a few of them, a handful. I have dabbled in arcade here and there. Close to max arcade AP, as I have been for a long time. Don't know if they want to be named, so you won't name them, but some British party games main and a hole in the wall main. Oh, nice. Awesome. Well, yeah, that sounds like it should be a lot of fun. You're good at the game? Thank you. I appreciate that. I try. Okay, well, you know what? Ignore the fact that I just fell down two layers. Like, that didn't even happen. That was AI gameplay or something. I don't know what it was. Wasn't me. My cat was playing for me. How many wins do you have? I have just over 150. We hit 150 on yesterday's stream, I think. Or the one before. In the last couple of days, though. So, yeah, it's been fun. I literally only started playing TNT Run like 2 weeks ago kind of thing. So, you know, before I started doing the daily streams, I had like 20-ish wins. So we are up quite a bit, which is nice. I was on weekly last week, I believe. And I feel like I've gotten a little bit better, perhaps. I don't know. I'm like just good enough that I can get wins against the large majority of players, but not good enough that I can get wins against mains most of the time. Because the mains are actually super crazy at this game, such as Shaking My Yacht. I've lost several times to him today, including this game. I played that one not super well. Oh well, maybe next time. This map. Why? Why? Oh, nah. Brackles is already moving to AI short slap. No, it's not gonna happen. Yet. Maybe someday. What's up, Needlessly? There should be, there will likely be a new short next weekend, I think. Because I want to do... I mean, I don't know if it'll happen for sure or not, but I would like to do an April Fool's related video, which is on either a Tuesday or a Wednesday. So, which means I wouldn't want to upload 2 videos so soon, one after another. So instead I'll just do a short for the weekend and then like the video on Tuesday or Wednesday. But it's not AI. It's a real... It's content. Like all the other shorts are. Yeah, no, he didn't get me onto Minecraft anytime recently, but he did get me onto a different server that was vaguely similar. It was also an RPG-esque server on the newer versions, which was pretty cool. I don't remember what it was called offhand. You almost broke your hand playing basketball today. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm glad you didn't break it, but ouch, man, that's tough. From breaking the finger like the other day, and then now into almost breaking your whole hand. That's tough. Yeah, keep that ice on it. Hopefully hopefully the pain will go away. Yeah, Telos Realms, that's the one. It was pretty interesting, for sure. And I have no idea what the Fruma update is, to be honest. Never heard of it, but I'm sure it's exciting to some degree. And how many wins do you guys have in TNT Run? Question of the day. Since I'm just was double checking if I missed any messages. Oh yeah, the medieval Italian server. That's right. I forgot about that. Yeah, we still gotta hit that as well. So true. And we also played on not an RPG or MMO server recently. That was just like a building based server where we walked around some pretty crazy builds and just looked at everything, which was pretty fun as well. The most anticipated Windcraft update. It's been teased for many years. Oh my goodness. Foraging update? Crazy. Well, I hope that it is... I hope that it lives up to the hype. Yo! Close enough? Yes. Most anticipated update. Hytale is still supposed to come out. Yes, I don't know when it will be, but at some point it will be, most likely. Hopefully. Have you heard of... I saw that out of the corner of my eye. I thought it just said mountains. I was like, yeah, I've seen some mountains in my life. Monumenta, no, I don't believe that I have. What is all that about? Yeah, Hytale still gets development updates. They're just not super frequent. But I do usually look through them. I don't know. I don't always look through them though. Like I feel like I missed the last one or two, but if I happen to stumble upon them, then yeah, I look through them. Type beat, you know. Beep boop. So true. My little nightbot. You've heard of mountains, but have you heard of hills? I have heard of hills. My goodness. We were just talking about hills in the last stream. And what they mean to me, you know? It gets... Well, okay, I was gonna say they get deep, but that's more like, you know, valleys and canyons, I guess, get more deep than hills do. Hills are kind of like the opposite of deep. They are high, I suppose. No, we're good, we're good, we're good, we're good. Top 2. This map is so massive, though. I don't even know where this guy is. Could be in an entirely different dimension. Oh, okay, he was directly above me. I was like, wait, what if? I just look up, I see him. All right. I guess that means he might fall on top of my head. I hate to say this, but you think the medieval server is just like a townie / faction server? Aw, that's a little disappointing. I was kind of confused on what it actually was. Like the trailer did not make it super clear what the actual gameplay loop was. They just kind of showed like a bunch of little gimmicky things you could do for the most part, which all looked very interesting, to be fair. But yeah, I was like, what? Hey, this guy living off his ping, I swear. High ping warrior in TNT Run. Get out of here. Get out of here. There we go. There we go. We made him fall. GG's. Sometimes you just gotta aggro him. Gotta do what you gotta do to secure the dub. This TNT Run stuff gets serious, you know? What didn't happen? Yes, exactly. Yeah, if only Needlessly was here. If only. That would be crazy. That would be very, very crazy, huh? Another big Rackles win. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know it. Nothing but dubs and losses. One of the two. There's yet to be any ties. Unless you count lagging out as a tie. Which, you know, you could argue that, I suppose. It's like that One Planet Earth faction server, except it's a 1 to 150 map of Eurasia. I see. Okay. Well, that's a little less exciting than I thought it could be, but might still be worth checking out, I suppose. Thank you for the hearts. Rackle's wearing a tie. Not today. Not today. Welcome back, Leonard. I can say your name. I got you. I got you. That's Noah's appearance when. I know. I mean, he was one of the people I met up with IRL. So at some point, I will make the video. It won't be the next one. I've already got most of the next one recorded, not all of it. There was a slight issue with it. But it's still completely unedited. Well, plus, you know, it's not even fully recorded, so that obviously goes towards it as well. But yeah, that should be something fun that's not Nas Noah's related. And then who knows when Nas Noah's will appear. He will spawn in at some point. What is your favorite type of Minecraft minigame? Favorite type of Minecraft minigame? That's a good question. I feel like I don't really know if I have a specific type. I guess maybe PvP related, but like I prefer it when it's more dynamic than just straight up duels, for example. Not my favorite. But stuff like Wool Wars or Bed Wars I've always quite enjoyed. But it also just depends on my mood. It kind of just comes down to how I'm feeling. It is not TNT Run, for the record. In fact, I used to really dislike TNT Run. Now that I've been playing it pretty consistently over the past couple weeks, I enjoy it, you know, more than I did before, which is nice. But yeah, still not my favorite by any means. I mean, you know, can't dethrone Quake as the #1 Minecraft minigame of all time, of course. What about you? What are you guys' favorite types of Minecraft minigame? And also, I don't know, PvP games are so hit or miss too. Like sometimes I enjoy them, but other times I don't. I feel like PvP games are my favorite when it's together with friends, but I don't really like it much solo. That's kind of how I would describe it. If I'm playing solo, I'd much rather play something more unique or just like a different way to play Minecraft for the most part. Like my top 3 games on the network, probably PvP Run, Hole in the Wall, and Quakecraft, I would say. Like those are all super underrated games. And yeah, I enjoy them a lot. Always happy to see those ones queue. But then like if I'm playing with friends, then yeah, you know, Bed Wars or something. Been enjoying Sheep Wars lately, but not until, like, not that much to be my favorite by any means. That's mostly just because of, you know, the whole playing it with friends thing. PvP is fun until you play someone better. I mean, somewhat true. I don't know. It depends on like how you look at it. You can use it as an opportunity to improve. As long as they're not like cheating or anything, then I don't really mind fighting people who are really good at the game or better. For the most part, it's just it's only difficult or annoying to me when it's like every single game. And I think that that's part of why I really don't like skill-based matchmaking, like in Skywars, for example. And I think that's why most people really don't like it in games like Skywars or even Bed Wars. Because like it's fine. For me personally, I enjoy the occasional sweaty game, but it's so tiring when it's every single game. That's how I feel about it, basically. The pit, when it's filled with hackers in mid, is just definitely the best. Yes, hackers or bots. That is the pit experience. Have not played it in like a month or two at this point. Since before I started streaming, thankfully. I don't miss it, but I will have to come back to it at some point, because I still need to get to Prestige 3. And I think if I was Prestige 2 and level like 100 something, so I was quite close to getting there. Then I will finally be able to catch a fish for max seasonal achievements at long last. Actually, you streamed a pit event. That's true. That's while that was the other month. That was while I was going for King's Quest. But that was before I started streaming vertically, I meant. I'm pretty sure that was not part of the vertical format. All right, top 3. I've never played League of Legends. No, thankfully. I'm safe. It's good to have a challenge. Yeah, it's good to. I agree with that. Just like I said, kind of everything in moderation, especially because it depends on, you know, your own energy levels as well. Like, say for example, right today, honestly, I'm not exhausted or anything, but I am fairly tired, so it's a lot nicer to be playing a game like this than something like Solo Bed Wars. Whereas on another day, maybe or Quake, for example, even though Quake's my favorite game, like when you're tired, it's a tough one, I'll be honest. So yeah, like a game like this is kind of better when you're in that sort of mood. Good job, stay sober. I got you. Sober from League of Legends only. Based, yes. How about your guys' top 3 Hypixel minigames, or just overall games if they are not on Hypixel? So there's not too many minigame servers nowadays compared to back in the day, back in the prime of Minecraft. Well, I guess it's kind of like Minecraft had multiple primes, I feel like. And strangely, the minigame resurgence never really happened with the second prime. That was more geared towards like survival stuff, I feel like. Playing League of Legends for the first time is like playing chess against 5 grandmasters. Yes, interesting. And your team is full of monkeys that scream at you. Yeah, I'm gonna stay sober. Mineplex had some goated minigames. Indeed, that was unfortunate. There was so much land up there still. RIP. Wow, he still had all his double jumps. That's crazy. He had 8,000 wins as well. It was not even close in the end. Yeah, Mineplex is, you know, the revival is slowly happening. There was a like developer update the other month that basically just talked about how there's been a bunch of problems between them and Mojang, which has been delaying the relaunch of it, unfortunately. But hopefully at some point we will see it happen. Because yeah, I used to play quite a lot of Mineplex as well. It had some fun games that never, you know, got added to Hypixel or like any other server. And it seems pretty interesting what they're planning on doing with it. They're kind of just making it into like Diamond Fire V2, if any of you guys know that song, or that server. Which is also pretty cool. That's just a server where players can make their own mini games basically, and some of them are actually quite good. Like I haven't been on it many times, but it is pretty interesting what user created content has been made. Super Spleef was pretty fun on there. Was that one was just Spleg, right? If I remember correctly, like it was just their copy of Spleg, something like that. Hypixel is finally gonna be getting Spleef sometime later this year. Crazy. In 2025, we're getting like the oldest minigame known to Minecraft for the most part. Maybe not the oldest. Who knows what the oldest is? TNT Run is like up there, or one of the older ones for sure. So that goat is in this game again. But yeah, the user created games are pretty cool. Same with like Hypixel Housing, you can honestly do a lot with it. They've made some really like, honestly, Housing gets the best updates out of any game mode on Hypixel. You can do so much more with it now than you could like a few years ago, and just every single update is always pretty game changing. That being said, the stuff that people make there is like nowhere near Diamond Fire level. Plus, most of what people make on Hypixel Housing is like AFK simulators, so I mean, hey, if those are your jam, then there's a lot to choose from. Every once in a blue moon, I hop on and like just mess around them with my friends, but I never go back, return for more. Rip Needlessly on the grind for their first win. Will it ever happen? Nobody knows. Yes, it will. I'm a believer. Yeah, I know Neo. Mr. Digital Hybrid. He makes some cool stuff in housing. I've been in his housing a really long time ago. We played tag, or like hide and seek tag, hybrid sort of game. But that was years ago. I don't know what he's done since then. But it'd be cool to check it out at some point. Needlessly says it will never happen, Rackles. I don't know. I think it will. I think it will. Just be aware of parkour housing chat. Just be aware of housing chat in general. For some reason, like, there's always some crazy stuff, some crazy topics going on in housing. I don't know what it is about it that it attracts all those sorts of convos, but yeah, it's wild stuff. Chaos Bed Wars is pretty fun. I am not familiar with Chaos Bed Wars, I don't believe. What is that all about? I mean, I know regular Bed Wars and like all of the Dreams mode variants and whatnot. And speaking of Spleef, we're also going to be getting Bed Wars duels in that same update, so that's pretty crazy. Up against Shaking My Yacht again. The epic return, epic 1v1. Well, okay, 1v1v1 because there's 3 people left. Yeah, so true, Nightbot. Do be sure to subscribe as we are on the road to 7,000 subs. And like the stream as well if you're enjoying it. Would appreciate that a ton. I don't know, but you remember there being a few different kits. It was really entertaining. Okay. I mean, I don't think Splag, that was the Hive's version of Spleef where you could like throw eggs and they would break blocks. I don't think that ever had kits. I don't really remember any Hive games having kits, but it's been a very long time. And I'm only talking about the Java server here. So I have played the Bedrock server a few times, and it's pretty cool. They've done a lot of good work over there, making the most of the Bedrock platform with all sorts of cool like 3D blocks and objects and all that. I think that I might be cooked here. I'll keep it a buck. Yeah, I think I might be onto something there. When will Rackles shake his yacht? It's a good question. Who knows? Maybe I've been shaking it the whole time. You wouldn't even know it. This Lapras has 540 total stats, or whatever you would call that. Oh, wow. That is a good base stat level. Don't like ads, try /prime. So true. Any primers in chat? We are live over at twitch.tv/Rackles as well. Feel free to drop a prime. Back in the day, you were a housing main and you made a free build and some dude water griefed out of bounds. Ah, rip. And then you like couldn't clear it. I remember too. You had to like get an admin to come in. Tragic. The prime command on YouTube. I mean, I could make it a thing, I suppose. Why not? Added one new command today. Ever, always expanding. We got the letterboxed command. Let's go. GG. But yeah, I remember building some stuff in your housing, Dro. A couple different housings. One of them was the gigantic maze. That was a lot of fun to build. And super difficult, honestly. And then just also hanging out in some kind of like house at some point. The lounge, something like that. Throwback Thursday on a Friday. We're fashionably late, that's all. I like this IGN, Super Egg God. You carried that maze? I put in work. It was a lot of fun building that. I like doing funny little projects like that every once in a while. Alright. I see how it is. League is fun and semi-easy to learn if you have someone to teach you, though. My goodness. What is with this League propaganda in the chat? That's crazy. Someone ban that guy, for real. Trying to take people over to the dark side. It was very interesting when they added 1.9 stuff to housing. What 1.9 stuff did they add to housing? Yes, my skin is a black bear with a heart on it, and I'm currently wearing a infinity gauntlet is what it's called, right? See, I know my pop culture. I remember when they added creative to housing for the first time, instead of it being that kind of janky little GUI menu that you had to like manually scroll through to get any blocks. And there was like a lot of bugs with it the first day. I remember messing it around with it. I have some screenshots of you on that day, Chazzy, like holding a version of yourself. Because it was just like super bugged out whenever you grabbed any block from after 1.8, but like your client side was on 1.8. Yeah, the creative update, yeah. And there wasn't originally a cap on how many TNT minecarts you could lay down. And I just remember making gigantic explosions with everyone and like crashing the housing server. So funny. But they limited it to like 10 or something now, so you can't do that anymore. And you can't whip out 1.8 blocks, or sorry, 1.9 plus blocks anymore either. I remember specifically they missed certain like button variants in preventing you from taking them out, and it gave like a bunch of really crazy weird screen effects. Oh yeah, I finally got the 2 new capes. They finally put them on my profile. I don't know if I needed to do it, but I saw that other people were always like, oh yeah, I had to open up Bedrock first and then I got it. And I was like, okay, I'll try that. So I opened up Bedrock and I didn't even have the capes there. So I was like, bruh, so that clearly didn't work. But then I went back and checked on Java Edition afterwards and I was like, oh, the capes are here now. Okay, GG. I guess I really did just have to open Bedrock Edition. Yes, tap into a TikTok live. Unfortunately, not mine. I'm not live on TikTok. I don't even know what the requirements are for it. Maybe I need to tap into that next. Who knows? You saw me. You were in the background. Oh my goodness. Hello, hello. You need to make a TikTok account. My goodness, yeah, I never use TikTok other than to occasionally post stuff there, but it has been like quite some time. But I guess next weekend, technically speaking, I will likely upload a new TikTok. Be sure to follow tiktok.com probably /Rackles. And GG, we got the win. Let's go. Thank you for the hearts. Yeah, it is .com. Okay, I wasn't sure. Bro, why does this song low-key kind of loud for? It's @Rackles. Yes, that too. If you're a normal person who doesn't use TikTok on, you know, like a browser or anywhere that you'd be clicking links. Your account will be limited to obtaining the cape and then will be promptly deleted. RIP, the Chaz talk. I accidentally wasted a double jump. Whoops. Hi, you're right in front of me. Oh my goodness, what is your IGN? Were you the KMQIKH guy, maybe? Or is it Shaka? I'm pretty sure both of those people were in front of me, but I wasn't fully paying attention because I was just reading chat. Gotta split my eyes across 2 different monitors. I mean, earlier, you know, I was talking about how easy it is, but honestly, it's kind of... it's not. It takes my attention away from the regular game. Results in a lot of blunders, wasted double jumps, but oh well. I'd be blundering and wasting double jumps regardless, TBH, so... What can you do when you live in a shoe? Oh my gosh, wow, that was like the perfect height. Did you hear there's an official Minecraft Bedrock map of New Zealand? Yes, I did hear that. I saw the, I don't know, some screenshots or trailers or whatever for it. You got a guy with a hoodie and your IGN is Trav King. Oh, cool. I'll keep an eye out for you next time. Couldn't go back to TikTok after going to Insta Reels. Is it really that different? I don't use either, so it's an actual question. You just got the blessed algorithm over there, or what? I feel like from the little I've seen, like Instagram Reels are kind of more all over the place, I guess, if that makes sense. And like TikToks are generally more somewhat grounded, I suppose. RIP, maybe next time. You get crazier stuff on reels. Okay, well, I guess I got it backwards then. We are in the final 1v1 scenario versus the guy who I thought was Leonard, but it's not actually. The imposter. Hey, GG's. Let's go. Let's go. Travel King. Ah, yes. I recognize the skin. I saw you in the other game. That's right. Hello, hello. Nice hoodie. Oh, he's got the creeper on the back too. I like it. I rock with it. But yeah, the New Zealand map's kind of crazy. They need to drop the Canada map. That'll get me to play Bedrock. Whoops. Okay, we're good. But yeah, no, I mean, the new capes are like, they're okay. They kind of got a lot of flack, I feel like. A lot of people really didn't like them, but I just feel like, yeah, they're okay. That's pretty much sums up how I feel. I wish there was an explanation on how to get the TikTok cape. Yeah, it's kind of weird. It feels like RNG. Same with the last time that you had to get the TikTok cape for the 15-year anniversary. Like some streams just don't work for a lot of people, and then they'll work for other people. And the actual thing that you need to look out for is just like a very tiny icon in the corner of the screen that's like very easy to miss as well. I don't know. I feel like TikTok drops are very strange that way. They could be done better, I'll be honest. Hi, Devi. Haha, Mr. Devin. How are you doing? You were playing an Elytra race map with friends, and every time we lost, I took a shot. Oh no. That sounds like so much fun, actually. I want to do that. The Elytra drinking game. Oh my gosh, I played this game horribly. RIP. Whoopsie daisies. I just kept missing jumps left, right, and center wing. Yeah, I was supposed to do... I mean, I had, you know, had some drinks last weekend for St. Patrick's Day. Had a lot of fun with that, but then I was also supposed... Didn't play any drinking games, though. Well, actually, I guess that's not true. We played Ride the Bus, which I had never played before. Honestly, didn't enjoy it that much. Like, I mean, it was fine. I didn't dislike it, but it wasn't all that, you know? And then some beer pong and the likes. Anyways, took a shot, so you can't stay for long, but hi, happy you're live. Nice. Who won? And hopefully it was fun. And hi, thank you for stopping by. Nice to see you as always. Hi. It was a card game where... Man, how did it work? I wasn't sober. It was a card game where you would just like get given a card. They would go around in a circle and you'd get given a card. And so like round one, you had to guess what suit. And if you got it right, then you could give a drink to someone else and then they would have to drink something. If you were wrong, you would have to take the drink. And then it went around everyone in the circle. Then next round, you had to guess like higher or lower than your current card with the same rules. You know, if you get it right, you get to give someone else a drink. And then if you get it wrong, you have to take a drink. And it just kind of goes around like that for like 3 or 4 rounds or something. So yeah, higher or lower than round 3 was like inside the 2 numbers or outside. Then the last one was, I have no idea. I don't remember. Something else. But yeah, pretty basic. Everyone there seemed like super hyped to play it. And I was like, okay, it's going to be something crazy. It's going to be something lit. And then it was just that. And I was like, okay. I didn't have a bad time or anything, but it was a little bit underwhelming, I felt, personally. You don't really get the weird nether portal design on the TikTok cape. If the TikTok cape is the blue one, then that's because that's what... Yo, what's up? You love my name. I do. It's great. The blue nether portal is the one that they use in the movie for some reason. It features in the movie. That's all I know. Which is... Oh my goodness, it's almost April. It's gonna be dropping really soon. Yes, I am Steve. He is on the Elytra design for both of the capes. They got Jack Black. So crazy. That feels really weird to me. Like, that's just not Minecrafty, you know? But it is officially in Minecraft. Crazy to think about. They really got my boy JB. You can't wait? I'll be honest, I can. The Twitch one's the blue one. The red nether portal, I see, okay. I mean, that one just looks mostly like a nether portal, but then it's got some scary looking tentacles coming off the top of it or something. You know, it's kind of gets me excited for the Minecraft movie. For the nether. Something like that. You're so hyped for it? Let's go, let's go. Yeah, I'll probably go see it. I don't know when yet, though. Or with who. TBH, you should get into rejuvenation. Maybe. I mean, I haven't really played any games outside of, like, the streams lately. But, you know, only a couple more weeks of classes, like I mentioned earlier. Wow, I just launched myself into the lower levels. I was nowhere near making that jump. That wasn't even, like, an attempt at a jump. I don't know what happened. Misinput. So yeah, maybe once break starts, I will have some time to play something like that. Who knows? Hey, GG's, let's go. Thank you, Dub Nation. /MP, we are at 161 now. Run wins. You remember what your PC specs are? You can do exclamation mark specs to see them, but it's a GTX 1060 and an Intel Core i5. Hello, hello. This album's a little bit loud, but whatever. Hopefully it's a fine volume, I guess. I still don't know if it's... I still don't if it's worth watching just to see what is up, or wait and see the movie through various other ways. I mean, even if it's not worth watching, I kind of still feel obligated to go watch it, because it's like, it's the Minecraft movie. Hello? I can't not watch it, you know? Speaking of album... Oh yeah, I did say album. I was about to say, what do you mean speaking of album? Nobody was talking about albums, but no, I did say that. No, not yet. I haven't had time to. But I did listen to a different album earlier, but that's because I was doing homework, or I was working on my assignment. So, you know, I needed something chill. Surely you framed the i3? No, but I still have it, and I used the i3 as recently as the other week. Had to turn that baby on. And boy, did it struggle a little bit. Yeah, I put that i3 through the ringer. It's crazy that PC still works. But yeah, it's kind of just sitting like next to my kitchen table, which I should really move it elsewhere or get rid of it, but I don't want to get rid of it in case I need to use it. And then like having it there, it does occasionally come in handy. So that's kind of why I've just like kept it there. You're deaf, but you're looking at me in Minecraft. Oh my goodness. I've got a spec watching me fail my jumps. Oh dear. Well, hopefully I at least look cool while doing it. And if you guys are enjoying the stream, don't forget to drop a like on it as well. Doesn't have to be now. Yeah, maybe at some point. I'll have to give it a look. Look-see-loo. I want to look... I haven't really seen much gameplay of it. I want to look at what the actual graphics look like outside of just the party GUI as well. Bro, like, what are we getting even louder for? I swear. Oh well, I guess. What can you do when you live in that shoe, as they say? Dude, that old PC has to be rough if your new one is rocking a 1060. Yeah, the old PC was Intel Core i3 and GTX 750 Ti, if I remember correctly. And I used that up until the other year. Since like I got it in like 2014 or 15 or something. So it got a lot of use. And it still was running good as new. Wow, what are those? I swear those blocks just disappeared for no reason. Like I did not step on those. No, you are the best. Let's go. Kyle Mooney album. I'm not familiar with him. Perhaps I shall check it out as well. Always down to listen to new things, new albums. Got to further explore my musical opportunities, I guess. Put it that way. Is he really not good? Nah, you're good. Hey, let's go. GG's. It just takes practice, you know. The more you play, the more you get better. It's like anything. I have been playing a lot over the past couple weeks, so that helps. Renta says, Rackles, can I win? If you beat me, yes you can, Renta. Not that he can actually hear me. It's pretty much just Gen 3 graphics, but with more modern sprites and colors. Okay, right on, right on. I like Gen 3 graphics. Shoutouts. Emerald, greatest game ever made. Okay, not really. I actually just recently saw a fan game / project called Pokemon Gamma Emerald. I don't know if anyone here has heard of that, but it looks pretty interesting. You can like kind of tell that it's a bit jank and like made by one person, you know? Like all fan games, you can kind of tell to some degree. But it's basically just Emerald with some changes made, but the biggest thing is that the graphics look like it's from a what is that game called? The prequel. It's not Triangle Strategy or Triangle Theorem or whatever. Octopath Traveler. It looks like an Octopath Traveler game, so it's like 2.5D, and it looks really, really cool for the most part. I know, Among Us Chop Remix. Maybe I'll have to whip it out at some point during a stream. I haven't listened to that in forever though. And that's kind of your thing. You know, that's like your theme song, Chazzy. No, I have a limited amount of double jumps. You can see it on my scoreboard near the bottom of the screen if you're on the YouTube stream. Or just, you know, on the right of the screen if you're watching over on Twitch, watching the full screen POV. Rackles whips it out again. I know. It's been quite a few times recently. Kind of crazy. I don't know what's up with that. You know, once you start, it's hard to stop, I guess, is the main problem. So subscribe for more stuff like that on the road to 7,000 subscribers. Whipping it out for 7K special. Big stretch. Thank you needlessly. Stretching made me die, but, you know, other than that, thank you. Do you make your skin yourself? I have a bunch of different outfits for my skin, and I wouldn't really say that I make them from scratch. I usually just edit the skin. So like I have a pretty basic, like a base that I use for all my skins, and then I just edit different uniforms or outfits on top of that. Thought that was the 007 music for a second. Yo, I kind of hear it low-key. It sounds a little bit like the GoldenEye pause theme in particular. Yo, congrats on being first. F63, let's go. And GG's. We take those. You made your skin by yourself? Nice. That's awesome. That is talent right there. For realsies. Kyle Mooney is a comedian. He used to write on Saturday Night Live. It's just a silly short album. I see. Cool. Yeah, if I remember, I'll check it out at some point. I have a few things that I need to check out music-wise. Your current skin is Pochaco. Pochaco. I feel like it sounds like something that I would like recognize if I saw it, but I have no idea what it is just based off the name. And this Renta guy was whining more in chat. He's not gonna be able to beat Shaking My Yacht though, like straight up. Difficulty impossible. H, so true, Nightbot. Well said, well said. That gets an amen for me. Actually, love the sprite work for the shinies in Rejuvenation. I mean, I haven't seen any of them for like in their full, you know, sprites. I've only seen the little mini sprites that they get when you're in a GUI of some kind. It's Sanrio, yeah, from the Hello Kitty world. He's a dog with a red shirt. Okay, I've probably seen him then. Like, I do know what Sanrio is and Hello Kitty. And the whole gang, whatever that little penguin thing's name is. Cinema Roll, Kuromi, the goats. Yeah, sure, you can send some pics. Why not? Take a little look-see-loo. Oh, that's a good choice. I respect that. W pick. All right, 1v1 versus Shaking My Yacht. His shirt says Yacht Riz on it. All right. All right. Well, we both fell down at least. Who knows? Maybe this is the game I finally conquer my arch nemesis in TNT Run. That would be pretty cray-cray if you ask me. But somehow I kind of doubt it. Yo, relax, relax, relax. Okay, using a double jump. Still have 7 left. Okay, that just did nothing. I see how it is. The double jump just decided not to work that day. Literally tragic. All right. That might be GG's right there. I was risking it all, going on the gambit to get back up there, and the double jump just decided not today. It is what it is. GG's. How many do you have left? He only had 2 left. It was pretty decently close, honestly. If I could have got up there, we would have been very evenly matched. Because I would have also had like 2 double jumps left, I'm pretty sure, after jumping up there. Oh my goodness, Chazzy9? No way. The stream snipers coming out in full force. What's up? Welcome to the TNT Run grind. We gotta form a team. We're gonna take down Shaking My Yacht. Oh, he left the game. All right, we did it. Good work, guys. Incredible stuff happening. Be sure to subscribe on the road to 7,000 subscribers if you have not already, and like the stream as well. It does help promote it to even more people. Reckless has never lost before now. I don't know about that. I actually did look at my stats today, just kind of randomly, and surprisingly, I have a 0.45 win-loss in TNT Run, which is like way higher than I thought it would be. Like, I don't know, I just assumed it would be significantly lower than that, considering, you know, there's a lot of enemies and it's not like I'm that outstanding at the game, plus I'm, you know, streaming while doing it, so I'm reading chat and stuff. Kind of not the ideal circumstances, but no, it's pretty decent. Pretty decent stat. I'll take it. Any day of the week, except maybe like maybe a Monday or something. TNT leaderboard soon. What's up, Chazzy? Welcome to the Twitch stream. I don't know about that. I was on weekly though for TNT Run last week. Not this week though, since I missed the first few days. I didn't stream at all. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Or Wednesday? No, I did do Wednesday, I'm pretty sure. Maybe if you become more Sigma, you can stop them. Yo, thank you for the advice, actually. I appreciate that. I'll keep that in mind. Maybe after this game. I'm just not too sure how to get more Sigma than I like already am, you know? I feel like I've kind of capped out my Sigma levels. Maybe that's just me though. Bro, it just hit me. I haven't had any water in like forever. My throat is low-key kind of parched. The wolf in you is just waiting to be unleashed. Crazy. I think I can feel it inside of me. Getting ready. He wants to howl. There might even be 2 wolves inside of me. You're so good. Thank you. I'm trying my best. Look at these moves. Look at the sh-movement. You ain't never seen sh-moves like that before. Are you a Nintendo lad? Yeah, I would say so. Like, growing up, I was primarily Nintendo, and then I have a Switch as well. I will likely get a Switch 2 at some point. Probably not off release or anything, but who knows? Maybe that's the sort of thing I'll ask for like, what do you call it? Like, I don't know, birthday or Christmas kind of thing. But yeah, I've always been not like a Giga fan by any means, but I've always enjoyed Nintendo stuff. What's up, Pizza? Jump into the void for $5 dono. Ooh, I don't know. I got an intense 1v1 here. Can I really throw it away like that with all 11 double jumps still left? Honestly, I probably could. Let's be real. I would accept that deal. But $5 first. I'm not trying to get scammed out here, you know? I got that 0.45 win loss to keep up. When I am watching you, you're just asking yourself, what did I do wrong? Yeah, it's just kind of like understanding when or like how the block disappearing works, which even I don't fully understand, but I have like a decent idea kind of. And honestly, you don't really want to do what I'm doing, which is just going block to block. As long as you can, you want to be running around normally like this. You only really want to be block to blocking like once you actually kind of have to, because it's significantly easier to mess it up or for something to go wrong. So it's kind of just not worth it. So as long as there's space, you might as well just run around normally. And then from there, it's kind of just parkour. But yeah, doing this little block to blocking thing is like the hardest part of it. The hardest skill, if you will. Yo, what's up, Ramsey? Welcome in. How's your day going? Stay alive for a compliment? Oh my goodness, I need this. You guys don't understand. Do you think I have time? Okay, wait, if I get a straight line, can I drink water? Okay, I can. I'm drinking water. Hold on. Let's go. Perfect gameplay. I didn't even have to wait for the next game to do that. Feels nice. Feels nice and hydrating. Quenching. Call me Remy. I got you. Well, anyways, welcome in, Remy. Hopefully I'm pronouncing it correctly. So Sigma of me? Yes, I see. The wolves inside of me were thirsty. That's what it was. Okay. It wasn't me that was thirsty. It was the wolves all along. Big reveal. Oh, he's actually below me. Do I just hang out on this level, or do I try to go down and aggro him? Like, how risky do I want to be? I feel like probably not risky, honestly. Because it looks like he's going to run out of blocks before I do. Are you really shut down? Wait, what? Oh my goodness. Are you really shut down the live stream when I sub and like? Shut down. No. I'm not shutting down the live stream for people who sub and like. I'm giving them I'm just thanking them, basically. I always like to, you know, I appreciate the people who like the stream and subscribe and all that. But yes, I am going to for realsies. But, you know, it's a subathon. He says live for everyone who subs. No, that's not part of the deal. I also don't even have a sub counter up. I have no idea how many subs I'm at. Last time I looked, it was 6K 150. Something like that. And man, I just wasted like so many double jumps. I was doing so well. All the double jumps in the world, all the blocks in the world. I was drinking water while I was playing, and then I squandered it. Threw it out the window and soiled it. You hate to see it. Oh, that guy kind of just cut me off a little bit. Rackles, YouTube hits 100k subs when you hit 100 Quake kills. You're definitely pretty far ahead in that race. How many Quake kills do you have? Like 60k? No, more than that now. I'm pretty sure. 80k? I don't know. You have a bit of a lead on me right now by 10 times my current sub count amount. But you know, that could all change. All we need is a few more people to like and subscribe for realsies. Rackles told me privately, if you donate, he will run the stream for another hour. I don't know about that, but I do technically have the time to go for another hour. I don't know if I will or not, though. We'll see how much my throat can handle. I'm not a throat goat like Needlessly is. Oh, that was my last double jump. For some reason, I thought I had more. Whoops. May have just thrown that away. 66k. Okay, yeah, that's pretty close. Because there is standing, sub, and like shut down. I'm not too sure what you mean exactly. Yo, what's up? So I just remembered I should change it over to the live chat. There we go. I did that and now it's frozen. Okay, no, it's back. Should call it quits. Like I should just quit YouTube when I reach 69k and 420 subs. Unfortunately, I won't be able to know. Well, I guess I would on my end. But it doesn't show it publicly. Once you have that many subs, it just goes up like once every 10k. Or sorry, once every 1k. Something like that. I'm pretty sure. Oh no, it's every 100 up until 100k, and then it starts doing it in the thousands. Is that right? I'm actually not sure. Something like that. Maybe one day I'll have enough subs to actually know. Why is your voice like Technoblades? I don't know. I got that pig in me. What can I say? But I don't think it's too similar. I think it used to be a lot more similar when I was younger, but it has since changed a little bit. Not the first person to bring him up in the streams, though. Both for the voice and for the game I'm playing. It's too Canadian. Techno was not Canadian. And yo, thank you guys for 10 likes. Appreciate that. Up, we are falling all the way down. Is that guy? Yeah, he's in this game again. He's insane. I should have just taken the $5 to jump in the void, although I feel like he wasn't actually gonna donate $5, TBH. It was all an elaborate ruse all along. Bruh, so true. We just got a double bruh from Nightbot in both chats. That's crazy. What are the chances? I say so weirdly. Do I? I feel like so is not a word that generally gets pronounced weirdly or strangely. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong though. Technoblade. I can't do it, man. Technoblade never dies. Something like that. I can't do a good impression. But indeed, it is very true. He also had a very unique laugh. I cannot imitate that one. When he says so, it sounds normal to me. Thank you. Because I'm a normal individual. Unlike some of us here in the streams. The way you say it is funny. Well, you know what? I'll take that, I guess. I'll take it being funny. That's a plus. Your friend literally just sent a video about a fake Technoblade movie trailer in a group chat. Oh my goodness, the timing? No way. Technoblade never dies? Confirmed? You're not normal? Bye? Oh my goodness. It's okay. I accept you for who you are, nonetheless. You are also human, believe you? I believe it. I believe it. At the very least, you're doing a very good job blending in, if nothing else. What are the odds, indeed? But when I say sorry or tomorrow, it's a different story. I don't say them strangely, guys. I say them normally. On glob. I just got a regular, degular accent. Y'all don't even know what you're talking about. Getting trolled by Twitch chat? By chat. Bruh, so true. F63. This guy's actually the GOAT. He's like impossible to beat. Robex 1502. At my current skill level, at least. Always keep grinding. Degular is a good font. I'm not on with Degular, actually. I might have to peep that one as well. I got Degular font to check out and like Kevin Moon or whatever his name was. I forget. What's up, Thomas? Welcome in. How's your day been going? We are chilling, playing some TNT Run. You're just in time to watch me lose the game. Let's go. Man, that's crazy. That is a crazy group chat topic to be talking about. I'll be honest. What is your Minecraft name? Me? You were looking at me. You were in my games. It's Rackles, the same as my channel name. My goodness, daily reward o'clock. It's after 9. It's so weird. Sorry. Nah, it's normal. It's regular. Yeah, speak to him, Debbie. Put him in his place, for real. Name MC. So true. Follow the name MC. Peep all the different outfits that I've worn over the many, many years. Oh, it's okay. I forgive you as well, even if you're also not normal. We accept all genres of individuals here. There's the blue cape. My goodness. Yeah, I've changed my Minecraft name a couple times. It was originally not my account, actually. It was my former IRL best friend's account. So when I first got it, it was named Harry999 since his name was Harrison. I don't really know, you know. I mean, obviously I see the correlation between Harry and Harrison, but I don't know how exactly that name got chosen. Then as soon as name changing became an option, because it wasn't when I first started playing the game, it didn't happen until 2015. I changed to I Was a Genius, like F63 mentioned. And then in 2017, I became Rackles, and I have not changed since then. I have considered it, though, but I never went through with it, and I don't feel like I will anytime soon. I am pretty content with the name Rackles. Hi, Travel King. I cannot respond to you in-game right now, but... Yo, what's up, 8-Bit? How's it going? My fella. Nice to see you tonight, as per usual. It's nice to see you any time of the day, silly. Alright, Wreck Attack. It's time for bed. Have a good stream. Yo, thank you so much, Dro. Have a fantastic sleep. Sweet dreams, sweetie pie. And thank you for stopping by, as always. Appreciate hanging out with you, having you in chat and all that. I did indeed say daily reward. It's time to go claim it, Chazzy. What is your current daily reward streak? It's like in the thousands, isn't it? If I remember correctly, something like that. Your dad at the time made a shared account originally and called it Devno 2014. Nice, nice. I like that. I'm trying to, obviously don't say it in chat. I'm trying to remember your guys' last name, but I can't off the top of my head. But I did know it at some point because I at least had your brother on Snapchat, if not both of you. Kind of crazy to think about. Were you born in 2014? I don't believe that is the case. Oh my goodness, the album has ended. Gotta put a new one on after this. You forget it sometimes too? The struggle is real. Yeah, I don't know. It's not coming to me. I thought maybe it would if I just, you know, thought hard enough, but it's not happening, unfortunately. You're 23 or 24 or something. You forget that as well. Understandable. I've been there. I can remember stuff like that until somebody asks me, especially if it's in like a professional setting. You know, like if I had to go in to... What was it? I don't know. I was like somewhere talking to customer service or something, or like, you know, the clerk, the cashier, not the cashier, some sort of professional setting. Maybe it was the dentist. I don't know. Anyways, they asked for my address and I just like completely blanked. I was like, I have no idea, which is so crazy. Like, I should know that. I mean, obviously I do know that, but just, yeah, whenever it's something like that, I panic. My head goes blank, head empty for real. I got the street name though, and that was enough. I gave them the street name and didn't have to worry about the actual address number. Thank Glob. They accepted it, which is arguably not a good thing. They probably like potentially should have bothered asking for the entire address, but you know, whatever. I'm glad they didn't. I would have figured it out eventually. Since I know it. I swear. I promise. Yeah, I feel like last year I accidentally lied about my age on my taxes, but I have no idea if I did or not. But I was just thinking about that because it's tax season again now, and I'll probably be going back to the same guy as last time. Up needlessly. This could be the one. Oh, they're in the void. Okay, this could not be the one. All right, never mind. Forget I said anything. Yo, thank you for the heart spam. Let's go. What's up, Color Fudge? How are you doing tonight? Nice to see you. Are the captions working? I have no idea. I tried to set them up. Hopefully they're working, but I didn't really have an opportunity to test it. And let's go. GG's. Hashtag TNT. This is the one. It was not the one, but this could be the one. Never stop TNT running. It could always be the one. Life advice right there. Turn down the volume a teensy little bit. When you're sober. Are you good at Bed Wars? I am... Yeah, I'm good. I'm not like crazy or outstanding or anything. I'm just average, decent, above average maybe. Assuming the average players like Loki and Non. I have something like I don't know, around a 10 FKDR if you include like the main modes that I play, which is just 3s and 4s, and then, you know, a bit lower than that in 1s and 2s. But yeah, I don't really enjoy playing singles or doubles that much. I vastly prefer 3s and 4s Bed Wars. How about you? Welcome back, Remy. I'm like, hey, what's up? Hello. Yo, what is up? Fief, how is it going? Nice to see you. What is the sitch? What's the fish lately? Your daily reward streak is 1,794 as of today. That is crazy. GG's. How long are you going to keep it going for? Road to 10k daily reward streak. You've been fiefing about? Yo. Don't tell Eddie. He'll be on your case about that. Let's go though. Glad to hear it. I am a proud ally of the fief community. I support fiefing all over the place. Let it be known. Can you show me? I don't know, maybe later in the stream. For right now, I'm just chilling. Yo, shout out Jacob 5947. Thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate that. Beef up. Amen. Yes. What a banger, Space Dano, for real. I did play Bed Wars in some of my previous streams. And it was also briefly featured in my second to last video as well, if you want to check it out there. The one that was called Cursed Textures, something like that. You'll know it when you see it probably. And oh my goodness, we're up against Shaking My Yacht again. This is where the men become boys right here. This is mad intense. Exclamation mark, second to last video. Bro, we need that command for realsies. Saturday night. Oh, it's... I mean... I guess it might be Saturday for you now, but it would be Saturday morning. It's still Friday. Bad news for you. Or good news, depending on how you look at it. The weekend is even longer than you could have possibly fathomed. Beef up. Represent. Your LinkedIn post about being unemployed popped off. Let's go. Let's go. Making numbers on the LinkedIn. You love to see it. I don't even have one, I don't think. Maybe I do. If I do, I don't use it for anything. Thankfully, I have not really had to. Nahar. RIP. Second place. Sub 2 Rackles. So true. Be sure to subscribe if you guys are enjoying the content. On the road to 7,000 subscribers currently. Maybe one day we will get to the big 30k for the red YouTube rank. Who knows? Who knows? You're cooked though. People are like 900 days ahead. Yeah, there's no way to catch up unless they lose their streak. So good luck. Okay, Mr. Gyat left the game, so this could be another dub right here. Who knows? So there's some pretty intense opposition in the game. We got needlessly here. Winlessly, as some may know them better as. It's 5 on a Saturday morning. You are up very early or up very late. One of the two. Which one is it? The only OF link when? That's true. Maybe I should make like an an Optifine cape link so that people can get my Optifine cape, because I really like it. It's just like got a nice color scheme to it. It's got that smiley face on it. I don't know how well you can see it with the resolution, but I've always really liked this Optifine cape. I don't plan on changing it ever, perhaps. So yeah, could need the OF command to drop the link for that on Need Cool Shoes. Wasn't it Monday like yesterday? Yeah, something like that. Time flies when, well, pretty much all the time, let's be real. Time just flies. The passage of time. I am in Canada. How about you? And you are up early, I see. Nice, nice. Rise and grind. Or rise and watch TikTok / YouTube live streams. Not TikTok. We are not live on TikTok. Only YouTube and Twitch. The ocean is a soup. You know what? That's true. That's true. That's a fact. I don't know if it's a soup that I want to eat, to be honest, but it is an option for sure. You know, if I ever get too hungry, if I'm just craving a little bit of salt. Can't see the cape at all with the stream resolution. Nar. Yeah, I know my PC is not good enough to be ultra HD. I'm sorry. You can go look at it on NameMC or something. I don't know. Or look at it in game if you snipe me like some of these other goons have been doing. Yes, Canada. Not asking you. You don't like TikTok? My goodness. But yeah, good news. We are not on TikTok. Because of the quality, yeah. RIP. If we all dono, you can get a new PC. It's gonna take a lot of donos, but yeah, maybe someday we can get there. Who knows? I did get this one for free, so like I can't really complain, you know? Even if it is not the greatest. You drop soap, is the floor clean or is the soap dirty? The soap is dirty. The floor does not get any cleaner. And like, you know what upset me? You have a Minecraft. Yes, I'm playing it. You know what upsets me is like, why do you have to clean the bathtub, you know? It's kind of ridiculous. If you think about it, every time you use the bath or like take a shower, it should be getting cleaner. So why is it getting dirtier every time? Why do you have to clean it? Literally all it's getting on it is water and like soap residue. It makes 0 sense. Such a scam. Do you have a Minecraft server? I do not have a Minecraft server. No, I have a Discord server if you're interested in joining that. The next best thing. ! Discord for the link to that. People pee in the tub? Not me though. Usually not, at least. I mean, I've never even had a bath at this location at my apartment because the bathtub's really small, so I only ever shower here. Would be nice to soak in a nice big bath at some point though. Talked about this the other day too. But I don't know, even if people do pee, like, it's just, it's messed up. It's a messed up and crazy world we live in. You're downloading Minecraft to your laptop to hop on. Let's go. Let's go. I'm going to see Fiora in the flesh for the first time forever. For some trackpad TNT run. Yo, good luck with that. I don't know how playable it is, but good luck. I wish you the best. You'll probably still have a better chance of winning a game than needlessly. My FPS is currently at 200, it says, but it fluctuates heavily. And it also doesn't even feel like 200. I feel like it's lying to me. But yeah, that's like surprisingly high, actually. But I guess it does make sense. There's only 2 people left. It's the stank from me. Nah, I do not stank. On Glob. You can smell me if we ever meet up. I smell like roses and soap. GG. Another dub in the books, and nice second place as well. Oh my goodness, pink skin. They're like Meji Mush. I do get it, for real. You imagine I would? Because I showered? Yes, I showered today. Oh my goodness. Isn't that amazing? Tommy52. I remember this guy from before. I need to take the robe off. I'm overheating a little bit. Spell Pneumano ultra microscopic silico volcano coniosis. I don't know if I can. I mean, I don't think you need me to spell it because you've already spelled it. It's right there in chat. You got that locked up. You don't need my help. A+. You did it. Congrats. Pretty good pronunciation. Let's go. I mean, the individual parts themselves I've all seen before. Like from, you know, just other words. Existing prefixes and suffixes. Onomatopoeia. Banger word. Love dropping a good onomatopoeia in my writing. A good knock knock or something. The only one I didn't really recognize was silico and also volcano. I feel like he just threw that in there. This guy's Canadian a little bit. No weekly showers, not a real gamer. No, I've been running up daily. I think I missed like 1 day this year or this. Did I? Maybe. I feel like I probably did. But no, we've been keeping up with the daily shower grind. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I do indeed smell good. Devi can confirm it. Big ups. I'll tell him good pronunciation for that, but he says it so weirdly. You know what's weird is I never used to say it that way, like pronunciation, and then I started saying it kind of as a joke because like some, you know, British people would say it that way. And now I just accidentally say it that way all the time. I became corrupted of that thing. It's really tragic. The real question is, does he wash his hair every day? I usually do every other day. But today I just did 2 days in a row, actually. And I plan on washing it again tomorrow, since I'm going to be going to the gym tomorrow again. For the 3-day in a row extravaganza, bonanza. And Tommy just took me out. It's over. Legend Boy 3729 says, get a GF. I think he's talking to someone else. Good job, you passed. Let's go. Let's go. Did not pass the win in the game, but GG's. It isn't actually that far off. He only had 1 more double jump. Could have made it happen. What is Dr. Eggman's full name? Dr. Robotnik. Oh my gosh, Fief. Where is she? I'm blanking on his full name. I don't remember. I know it's Robotnik something. Sputnik something. Something weird. Let's go. How often do you guys shower? And wash your hair? Question of the day number 2. Jim Carrey. W actor. It's like Igor, right? I have no idea what you mean. Yo, what's up, Leonard? Oh my goodness, the screeny. Let's go, let's go. How do you toggle sprint? I have no idea. I see Fiora. Oh, you're not a robot. You don't have the old you don't have the TV skin on. The robot skin. Alright, we got some goats in this game for real. Oh, his full name is Igor or Ivor Robotnik? Ivory. Yeah. Okay. Well, I got his last name, you know, that's 50% of his name. That's a pass. Your shower schedule is a state secret. All right, I see how it is. Interesting. Interesting. Remind me to stay like 1 foot away from you at all times during the meetup. You probably won't even have to remind me. I'll remember the moment I get within that 1 foot. Also, getting close to 15 likes if you guys are enjoying the content. Do be sure to drop a like, helps promote the stream to even more people. And then maybe they will subscribe and we will get to 7,000 subscribers. Which is better, gravel or sand? That is a pretty open-ended question. In Minecraft, I feel like I prefer sand. Sand. And IRL, I feel like I also prefer sand. So yeah, sand it is. In America, 50% is fail. Oh my goodness. That's tough. No, that's a pass here. Not necessarily like, you know, a good grade by any means, but gravel is pretty fire. I mean, gravel can lead to fire. You need it to get a flint and steel. So maybe that counts for something. Makes for nice paths and stuff. Holds up buildings. Gravel is low-key slept on. I just feel like sand is still, you know, it's superior. It's kind of the more favored grainy substance for a reason, I feel like. Because nobody really loves going to a rocky beach, for example. But everyone loves going to a sandy beach. Definitely dark oak. Oh, rip Fiora. I am a dark oak fiend. But I like regular oak as well, honestly. Both of them are good. S tier wooden blocks. Stank hair? No way, because I wash it every other day? Allegedly, washing it every day is bad for it, but who knows how true that is. Excuse me. Thanks for the reactions. But on the other hand, or Fiora said something about opening a GUI. I didn't really read it. I think she accidentally opened the like emote GUI or something, then fell to her death. Very tragic. F to pay respects. And what about you? Oak or dark oak? One time I fell in gravel and I'm getting watchdogged. Okay, we survived. And got rocks in your legs and stuff. Yeah, I've wiped out on gravel as well. It can be very, very painful. The name of Eminem's fastest song. I mean, I feel like Rap God is the one that comes to mind for like how fast he's speaking. That's what you mean? Or rapping, rather. You do every other day too? Let's go. Up top. Godzilla. Oh, okay, yeah. I have heard that one as well. That one was with someone else, wasn't it? Was it like MGK or something? I forget. Godzilla? Oh my goodness. People are in the know, apparently. I was not a real Eminem head. Not a real Slim Shady over here. 12 syllables a second? Crazy. Gojira, good band. I've heard of them, but I can't think of any of their stuff off the top of my head. The Kaiju. I'm not sure what that means. Alright, in the top 3 against Tommy52, once again. Are you living from YouTube? Oh my goodness. No, I don't make any money off YouTube. The only money that I make from YouTube is, and like content creation, is just the people who have very generously donated to the streams. A kaiju is like a monster. Oh, okay, okay. I have seen it spelled that way. Just not with the C before. 23 years old. And so yes, I do have a job, but most of my time is spent with school and I'm in university. So unfortunately, I don't even work that often. I want to work more because, you know, money is a good thing, but Yeah. My job, I work at a long-term care facility, just doing food service work basically. So nothing too exciting, but I like it. It's easy. I have good coworkers, except for this one guy named Thomas. I hate Thomas. Not this Thomas. Not Tommy52. He's okay. But yeah. Sometimes I forget how old Rackles is. I am still in my prime. I am nice and young. Yeah, sure. We'll go with that. I spelled it wrong? I see. RIP. Logan, what's up? A local university, and I'm majoring in health information sciences, which I just started that program very, very recently. I was previously studying computer science, but I switched over because I was not enjoying it, and I am dead. GG's. Ran out of blocks. Is Roblox overrated or underrated? Neither. I feel like it's rated as well. I feel like it's rated pretty accurately. I've never enjoyed or played Roblox much. I played it one single time. So I personally don't really enjoy it, but I do think that it's really, really cool. And I understand why it's so popular. Like, there's a lot of stuff you can do in it, much like Minecraft. Hence why they're very often compared to one another. Yeah, I heard Malay is doing the same thing. It's kind of crazy. Still fertile? Exactly. That's what counts. How do you feel about Thomas the Tank Engine? I used to really like Thomas the Tank Engine when I was young, like when I was a kid. I would, you know, I had a little, like a kind of train set sort of thing, and I would just push him around, have fun with him. I remember in the mall, there was this toy store that had like a display of train set Thomas related stuff out front, and I would always go over and play with that whenever we were at the mall. But in modern days, I don't have any particular feelings towards him, to be honest. Even though I used to really like him, and I, you know, have those like memories, I don't have that same sort of like nostalgic feeling that I do with some of the other stuff that I liked as a kid, you know? I'm very neutral towards Mr. Thomas. Hot Wheels or Thomas the Tank Engine? Definitely Hot Wheels. I really loved Hot Wheels. Hello, Ruffles. Welcome into the stream. Hi. Nice to see you. Yeah, no, Hot Wheels was great. I still have them somewhere, like in a storage room somewhere, storage locker. A ton of Hot Wheels cars. I would, you know, sit in the hallway and line them up and launch them down a ramp into a giant basket, just over and over and over. You know, I'd launch them all into the basket, then take them all out and send them down the other way and launch them into the basket all over again. I love doing that. And then on top of that, there were several movies, the Hot Wheels World Race movies and the Acceleracers movies, which I also really loved. And those ones I still own. Hot Wheels World Race on VHS, and I own the other 4 Acceleracers movies on DVD as well. And I should rewatch them sometime, because they were amazing. Greatest movies ever. Pokemon or Dragon Ball Z? Definitely Pokemon. I've never seen any Dragon Ball related stuff. Like, I know what it is, and that's kind of the extent of it. Finally saw part of a live stream. So relaxing. Watching Rackles being amazing. Aw, thank you. Glad to have you here. It's nice to see you again. I remember you stopping by, like, I feel like a year or two ago when I was playing party games over on Twitch, which I am live over on Twitch as well. If anyone wants to watch the full screen version instead of the little vertical format. Yes, Devi is an old friend of mine. How long ago do you think we met? Like 2018 or something? That's what I would guess, because that's like, I feel like that's around when I met Quacks. Okay, it feels weird still calling him Quacks. He hasn't gone by that in a long time, but in my mind, he's just forever gonna be Quacks. The Quacking Gamer. That's his name, don't wear it out. But yeah, no, definitely Pokemon. I've always been a really big fan of Pokemon. And it's come up like almost every stream over the past little while, which is pretty funny. Okay, top 4 people left. Tommy in this game again. Maybe this will be the game that I best him. Probably not. He is too powerful for real. All right, have a good night, Ruffles. Thank you so much for stopping by. It's nice to see you as always. Sorry for watching or mentioning Pokemon. It's not even you, it's just everybody. Everybody always brings it up. And you know what? I'm always happy to preach about my boy Zangoose, #1 greatest Pokemon of all time. Yeah, you're right, Fiora, she is studying the same thing. Oh my goodness, Tommy, from out of nowhere. Pokemon or One Piece? Pokemon. Again, never really seen One Piece. I know of it. That's kind of it. I kind of want to watch the live action version of it at some point, even though I know that's only like a portion of the story, obviously. And also it's like, you know, the live action, so it's not anything really like the original. But I did also hear that they are producing like a remake of the actual anime of the first season or 2 of that, something like that. So I'll probably watch that when it comes out, if it comes out as well. That would be a good way to watch it, because, you know, 1,000 plus episodes is a pretty big undertaking, to say the least. Pokemon or Hot Wheels? Probably Pokemon, just because I still play it. I mean, not like actively everyday kind of thing, but pretty much every time a new game comes out, I play it and enjoy it. So I'm gonna have to say Pokemon on that one. Not really involved with anything Hot Wheels related anymore, other than, you know, owning some of them, I guess, and then occasionally talking about or watching the movies. There was actually just a fan-made movie that was about 10 minutes long, something like that, of a Hot Wheels Acceleracers bonus movie sort of thing that just came out the other day that I watched. It was pretty cool. Very cool fan project. I hope it doesn't get taken down or anything. The animation was a little bit uncanny, but yeah, what can you do? Yeah, I know we talked about doing a whole series on one at some point, Kip. I'm just not sure when it'll happen or which game it will be. Yeah, I know Dogman. One Piece was pretty easy. All right, buddy. All right. Bro's probably read it and watched it 3 times over each. Dogman, the movie just came out. I have not seen it. I also haven't really heard much about it. Maybe the latest one could get views. Maybe. Yeah. Who knows? We shall see. If you could delete a message from the Twitch chat really quickly, that would be appreciated. Tommy, you're killing me, man. He's killing me. Tommy, why? Not like this. It's not day 1. Let's go. Let's go. Front row seats or what? Like, I don't know. The only things I know about that movie are like that is Dogman, obviously. You know, Dave Pilkey, the GOAT, Captain Underpants, Adventures of Ook and Gluck. And then also that Young Gravy did the like ending song for the movie, which is crazy. Like, just a crossover I never would have expected, to say the least. But, you know, it was a pretty decent song. Yeah, I know of Solo Leveling. I've been keeping up with it. New episode comes out Saturday, so depending on your time zone, either tomorrow or later today. And honestly, I didn't really enjoy season 1 that much, but I have been enjoying season 2 more than the first one. Is it worth watching? It very much depends on you. It's like, at the end of the day, it's kind of just like an OP power fantasy. Low-key feels like seasonal slop, but like with a good budget, where they gave it like really nice animation and music and all that. It's just about a guy. It's like set in a world where these people are called, or some people have a job which is called hunters, which is to like go into these portals that spawn around the world and exterminate the monsters and stuff. And then it just follows this one guy who gets very strong. Basically, is like that's pretty much it. Wrapped it up. Crazy how most of the people we talked to in 2016 blew up. I know, not us though. We stayed humble. But yeah, a lot of people did really well for themselves. It's cool to see. And a lot of other ones disappeared, or some people did both, blew up and then disappeared. It's like Sword Art Online, except not online. Yeah, kinda. And it's in like, you know, yeah, the real human world, unless they go through a portal, and then it's in some other weird dimension kind of thing. But there's definitely similarities between the two. You know, main character is very dark and like themed around the color black. Edgy, somewhat. So, yeah, that's why I say it's totally up to the viewer whether they will enjoy the show or not. Because some people really love that kind of stuff. The season 2 intro's fire. Yeah, it's pretty good. Some of them sold their soul to slop content. RIP. Who? I'm trying to think. Like who? I can't think of many people off the top of my head who did that. Other than like my goat GE, but he was like an early. Honestly, what he did was super cool. Like he was such a pioneer of slop content, and like straight up, he genuinely he invented so many popular trends that like the entire other shorts community all stole off of him, which is so crazy. He really did well for himself. He's probably gonna hit 10 million sometime soon, despite no longer being active on YouTube for like a few years now. Delicious in Dungeon. I saw the first few episodes of that, but not the rest of it. At some point, I'd like to pick it back up and finish it. I don't really remember why I stopped watching it. I just kind of, I don't know, fell off of it, as it happens sometimes. Anyone else enjoying this show? Hashtag fire. Yes, you guys are enjoying the Rackles show. Do be sure to like and subscribe on the road to 7,000 subscribers, and follow if you're on Twitch. Road to 400 followers over there. If he did the same content, he would have blown up too, most likely. Most likely, but I didn't want to, and I still don't really want to. Although sometimes I do think it would be funny to like try. But I wouldn't want that sort of stuff on my main channel, at least. Like not as Rackles, you know? Gotta keep the brand intact. The Super Rackles Super Show, yes. Jujutsu Kaisen, I saw season 1 of, but that's it. I never saw the movie or season 2 or whatever. What about is not Rackles? Maybe. I mean, that's still sort of like associated with Rackles, but honestly, could be the play. I need like a shorts manager to tell me what to upload, what to make. I don't know. The problem with that sort of thing is like you can blow up off of it and get tons of subs, but all the subs you get off of it are just giga inactive. Like they will, if you post anything that's not a short slop video, like short, they will not watch it. So yeah, I really want to avoid that, to be honest. Like obviously the subscribers are great. I love gaining subscribers, but even more than that, I love it when people are, you know, active to the point where it feels like I have a community. And like there's a ton of people. Appreciate everyone here today, for example, talking in both the YouTube and Twitch chats. You know, all the regulars who show up to the videos in the comments and all that. Super awesome to see. Ask Rice Farmer. He was here before. True. Hire GE himself. I might talk to him tomorrow. I might play with him tomorrow. We'll see. I was talking with Ali. We earlier today I got a new mod set up on my Wii for a new version of modded Mario Kart that we can play online together with, you know, a bunch of custom tracks and all that. So I think the three of us are hopefully going to play it tomorrow night at some point. Lego or Duplo? Definitely Lego. I never had any Duplo, but I did have quite a bit of Lego. Not really anymore, but yeah, when I was younger, I loved Lego. For real. Ask Race Farmer. I mean, yeah, he was talking about how he has some channels he got to blow up off of doing slop content. Yeah, that's the exact same one I just got, Devi. Like literally today, I just installed it and I ran up one single online race just to make sure that it worked. And it did, and I came last, and I was like, all right, fantastic. It works. But yeah, I've been following that mod for a while. Never got it because I didn't really have any reason to, but like I've talked about him in a few of the streams, but my favorite YouTuber on the platform is TWD98, the GOAT, and he does a lot of content around that mod, so I have been able to experience watching it for a long time now. When you low-key antisocial, oh my gosh, so me. Like, I talk to people, but I still be doing my own thing. Real distant, lol. And yes, we absolutely should. I'd be so down for that. I enjoy Mario Kart Wii. I'm not very good at it. I literally just rock the Wii wheel. Like, I'm not a professional by any means, but that is also still fun. Yeah, I'd totally be down for that. Remember at some point, like I really wanted to make a little friend group server to like play CTGP, but it never really worked out. And that was a few years ago. Pre-COVID, I'm pretty sure. Whole different lifetime for realsies. It's gonna be an Xbox Portable and a Nintendo Switch 2. I didn't hear about the Xbox Portable. That's kind of cool. Switch 2 I heard about, yeah. I will probably end up with one at some point, I would imagine. But I'm not like turbo hyped for it or anything. Not enough to get it on launch day by any means. I don't know if I've ever bought a console, actually. I don't think I have. I just always like hold off on buying it, and then I'm like, all right, Christmas, here we go, console time. But yeah, the last one that I did get was the Switch, so that was like 2017 or 18 when I got it. Crazy. It's only like just now starting to not feel like a new console to me anymore. Like for the longest time, it always felt so new and modern, and like, yeah, just crazy. Shrek 5. Well said. I think it's super hard to not burn out from doing that content. Yeah, I would agree. I mean, heck, even doing the content that I like actually enjoy producing, I still burn out from it. But I think a lot of it can be automated too nowadays, which is kind of crazy, depending on what sort of slop it is. Like a lot of those sort of AI voice channels do really well, or like ones where they literally just read like, you know, Reddit posts, that kind of stuff. There's so many of those channels that get a lot of views and subs and all that. Oh yeah, speaking of people we knew from like 2016 to 17, Are You Mad Lol also made a new channel where he did that kind of those kind of shorts where he just did a bunch of Reddit readings. Did pretty successfully on that one. I don't know if he still keeps it up. Manga recap channel. I have only ever read one single manga in my life. Makes me sad though, because we know how creative old content was. Now it's drivel. I mean, you're not completely wrong, but like the creative content's still out there. It's just not, you know, in the short form content for the most part. And the slop has also always been out there, you know, like since day one, people have been, you know, dropping some random calling Shrek 5 at 3 a.m. challenge or whatever. Want to join my free gift card giveaway? Like the slop's always been out there for those with eyes to see it. So I do definitely agree that there's a lot more of it nowadays, which is unfortunate, but there is still good content out there, you know, like youtube.com/Rackles. Subscribe. Can't believe you watched that as a kid. I did not ever. Oh, GG's. That was a long game. That might be my new longest. I'm pretty sure it is. I think my longest game before this was 9 minutes or something. And that was 10 minutes, 47 seconds. Worried by the algo? Yeah, it's kind of tough. One day we'll make it big. Probably not. Considering I only upload Quakecraft videos. I know, Defib was the GOAT for real. I feel like he was just active somewhere recently. Like I saw him on Twitter or something. I don't remember where it was. I know Mario Kart 9 or 10, whatever they're gonna call it. I saw that in the Switch 2 trailer. Mendoza, yes. Girls don't fall faster. I feel like that was like a big part of why he quit being Mendoza and switched to being Sugarloaf before kind of disappearing altogether. Because people just would not stop spamming that kind of stuff. My goodness, speaking of Sword Art Online. Beef! What's up? Look like Key. I'm pretty sure she had a very similar skin. Exposing Osaif. Oh my goodness. You don't want to emulate Quebblecop? Yeah. Yeah. No, I'm good. Yeah, what he's doing is totally really bonkers, to be honest. I don't know how he can just do that like fully legitimately with his, you know, 15 million subscriber channel. Like if he was gonna do something like that, you'd think he would at least do it on a new channel to see how it kind of goes. But no, he just decided to completely kill his 15 million sub channel by literally becoming an AI. Like that's kind of mental. 2017 Minecraft equivalent of yelling Kobe before shooting, literally. That the pearls don't fall faster, and for like a super long time, anytime that anyone did like an MLG water bucket, they would put a little text on the screen that said "Am Mendoza," or they would like say it out loud. Like those were good times. No, thief! Oh my goodness. R.I.P. That was very soon. You loved him. You had him on Snap. Went into the military. Sorry, I'm not sure who you mean. It's responding to too many different messages. Will you play Bed Wars? I don't think I will this stream. Sorry, but potentially in the future streams. I don't know how much longer I got in me. Oh, you had him on Snap. Oh, that's crazy. I didn't know he went into the military. That's news to me. You're gonna make a channel in 2030? Yo, good luck with that. I wonder what the meta will be in 2030. Maybe it will be better than it is currently. Hopefully. That would be nice. But yeah, I just been sticking in my own lane for real. Like I said, just doing what I want to do. Except I have been trying to, just over the last couple videos, like I'm trying to like generalize the titles and thumbnails more, you know? To disguise the fact that it's secretly just a Quakecraft commentary video. But yeah, no, it's crazy how many people from back then blew up. It's also crazy I'm still doing this and never blew up. Oh, GG's. That was a lot faster than last time. Although to be fair, I constantly quit and then return, so it's not like I've ever been very consistent with it. I'm here for now though. Let's go. Subscribe. Also 1 like off of 15 likes. You guys are enjoying. Be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let's go. You should do a stream with the Villager Mincer mod. You rewatched the Dan TDM Villager Mincer mod review recently, and that was so dark. I can't believe I watched that as a kid. That's crazy. I never heard of that one. But I can imagine that it would be pretty dark, yeah. I don't think that I will be doing that. I don't even remember the last time. Okay, that's not true. I do remember the last time I installed a mod. What's up, JTX? Not doing Bed Wars currently, but I'm always down to do it in future streams, so feel free to subscribe if you want to catch any potential Bed Wars action. What is up infernally? Just in time for me to fall down a layer. How is it going? My good friend. Not too good though. my evil friend. Just something very dark and nefarious about him. I can't quite put my finger on it. I never actually watched Stampy, no. You made me install Optifine the other week. I didn't. Oh yeah, that's true. I did install Optifine for that texture pack. I joined the game, or like the world, and I looked around and there's just straight up missing textures. I was like, yeah, that's probably not supposed to look that way. I'll be honest. Required some connected texture shenanigans or something like that. Optifine is a beautiful thing. I have been so good in living life. Okay, I could not make that jump. It's almost time to be creative again this summer. Yeah, did you... My gosh, I'm literally floundering. That's crazy. Did you ever finish the 3rd escape room? Like, I know you guys did a lot of it. I was super busy during that time, so I didn't have a chance to ever hop on. But like, I never really saw whether it actually got finished or not. Or what sort of state it's in. No, okay. I'm actually just throwing. The win streak is over. We did so good. Also, thank you guys for 15 likes on the YouTube stream. Appreciate that. Yeah, no, Stampy's a legend, even if I did not watch him. Have you heard that he's working together with 4J Studios to make a game of some sort? I don't really know all the details, but it sounds like it should be pretty interesting. 4J Studios was the people who made the original Minecraft console edition port before it got taken over by Bedrock, which a lot of people still to this day really dislike. There was a lot of progress made, but you were off the internet for about a month, so everything stopped. Okay, understandable. Well, then maybe I will have to tap in. Who knows? I want to change the plan a little bit and get it going again at the end of April after my exams. Yeah. Only a couple more weeks of classes. Let's go. We got this. I'm ready. I'm ready for the break, to be honest. Although this semester wasn't too bad. Like, it was very, very manageable for me, and it's gone very well so far, which is awesome. Always lovely when things are not terrible, I suppose. How far up is this guy? Where is he? I don't even see him. Oh no, he's right above me. Okay, I found him. Out of the corner of mine eye. Definitely branch out. You have the talent to be much bigger. I mean, content-wise, like, I just don't really have an interest in making any different type of content. I do agree that I feel like I could be much bigger if I did, but I don't know. The stuff that's like big has been, for the past few years, has just been kind of like Minecraft butt content or horror mods or what else? 100 days. And all of those are just like, no, I can't. I couldn't. Not only do I not want to record it, there's no possible chance I have the patience to go through editing one of those things. Like, if I open up a recording and it's an hour long, I literally look at it and I start crying. Like, I can't do it. I'm not built for it anymore. I used to be able to do it, but I've done my time with editing and I prefer much, you know, smaller projects nowadays. In fact, I literally still have footage of a RIP. I didn't even see where they were at the end. They had 0 double jumps apparently, and 11,000 wins. Oh wow. You know, I still have footage of playing Bed Wars, since we were just talking about that, together with Infernally and a couple other friends, which I would like to upload at some point, but I just cannot edit it. I can't do it. I can't. You could, gun to my head, you could not force me to edit the like hour-plus long video of Bed Wars. You had Rackle's footage one time? That is true. I don't even remember which video I sent to you, but yeah, it didn't end up working out. But, and I guess, I don't know if he still has it, but Infernally also has footage of an escape map room we played together for his channel, but I don't know if he ever even started editing that one. Years has been insane, but going to Alberta for a week didn't help with my education. Yeah, understandable. What were you in Alberta for? I'll probably be going there sometime soon since my grandma lives there. So, you know, sometime during the summer I should probably stop by for a weekend. Although she just was over here, literally went home 2 days ago. She was here for like half a week kind of thing, for just a visit, and then for my mom's birthday as well. You think you still have that? Let's go. Sure, it'll come out one day. It would have like been good, but it, you know, we kind of got very hard stuck, which sort of like ruined it a little bit. I feel like I don't know. I remember the first part of it being really, really fun. We both made good progress, steady, but not like there was a good amount of times of us being like close together with how far we were into the map, and also being like, you know, at totally different stages, until we just got completely hard stuck and we had to like, did we look it up? I feel like we looked it up or something. I don't know. It was tough. And then it was just something stupid. I don't even remember what it was. You're better at doing client work, but not video editing. What kind of client work do you mean? Like Stampy's Doki Doki universe. Honestly, not heard of that series. That's what I think it was called. Okay, 100 days in a Minecraft world with Rackles. Oh my goodness. Could you? Would you be able to survive 100 days in a Minecraft world with Rackles? It's a lot. Yeah, no, I could not. I did think about maybe doing something like that, you know, for Quakecraft, like getting a new account, and then playing like 100 games on it and seeing how many wins, how many stats I can get. Can I get a decent gun in that time, you know? And then calling it, I survived 100 days in a Minecraft battlefield or something like that. Minecraft Valorant, you know, that's probably better clickbait. Let's be real. Honestly, like that could bang. I don't really want to buy a new Minecraft account, to be honest. Yo, what's up, Rhett? Welcome in. You know, I gotta save the money. I'm a university student out here living alone. It's tough. And the Canadian economy is, it's looking a little bit tough as of late. That's a crazy comment. Put me in a 100-day survival world with Rackles and I'll come back a father. All right. I see how it is. All right, 1v1 against a duck pigeon. No idea where they are because this map is actually just ginormous. Like, it's ridiculous. Graphic design stuff. Oh, cool. Very, very, very cool. I haven't had any new graphics in a while, but I don't know. They're okay. How they currently are, I guess. Good enough type beat. Your favorite Quakecrafter is here. So true. Second favorite Quakecrafter. Right after this guy. Throw me to the Rackles and I'll come back pregnant. Yo, my chat is full of freaks. GG though, we got the win. Simple solution. Use one of those SpongeBob transitions and then cut to you two moaning and groan. Okay, moaning and groaning. That makes more sense. I saw the moaning part before the groaning part. I was like, what are we talking about here? Like, what video was this? Yeah, that would be a simple solution, I suppose. Yes, the real infernally crazy. Did start editing it, but you're not sure why you stopped. It was kind of fire. Got to get back on it. You were in Lethbridge, Alberta for curling. Ah, makes sense. Nice. How did it go? My goodness, Fiora. Game full of goats. Oh, now it's getting filled up with randoms. You hate to see it. Put me to the Rackles and I'll come back cold. No, darling, I'll keep you warm. Trust. We can share the blanket. And we can share body heat as well. Hello, hello. Did the queues die, perhaps? I will stream tomorrow. I should stream tomorrow. Most likely. I don't know what time, though. Unfortunately, I don't really have a stream schedule when it comes to time. But yeah, doing daily for as long as I can. This is day like 3 or 4 or something. And before I broke the daily streak, I was up to day 13 or something. So it's been going pretty well. Appreciate the support. from everyone who's stopped by over the streams. Gone up like 200 subs or something, and I got kicked. No, put me back, bro. No, the queues are not dead. There's 43 players. All right, have a good night, Debbie. Bye bye. Crackles will stream at exactly 6:40 p.m. tomorrow. I don't know if that's the case. You think you'll be there? Awesome. I hope to see you. But no worries if not, of course. Sorry, Nightbot. Yeah. I know. Chazzy from Bed Wars 4 is, when are we running it up again? Have you ever played TF2? I have not, actually. Mejimush, what's up? How's it going? Nice to see you again. You got mentioned earlier in the stream, once again, because someone had a pink skin. And I was like, oh, they look a little bit like Mejimush, but alas, it was somebody else. But yeah, no, never played TF2. Don't really have any plans to, although, and maybe at some point, it is free. The most fun you can have online for free, or whatever their slogan is. I had, well, not really a friend. I had an associate from school, like in middle school, who had a crazy amount of hours logged in that game. Like, he played it constantly. Oh my goodness, all the heart spam. Appreciate that. Pretty good. Gonna look for a horror movie to watch after this. Ooh, nice. Are you a big fan of horror movies, I suppose? I'm trying to think of the last one I watched. Maybe Five Nights at Freddy's, if that counts. I saw that one in theaters with my IRL friend. TF2 is so fun, but you like the memories the most. The updates are minimal / non-existent. Yeah, and I've heard. Although they have finally been doing like some things over the past couple years for the first time in like forever, even if they're not massive changes or updates. But yeah, I feel that, you know, as a Quakecraft main, the lack of updates is very real. The lack of changes. Quake duels, please let it happen. Trust it will. Horror movies are so your thing? Nice. Yeah, I have not seen too many of them. I don't dislike them, they're just not like my go-to by any means. I feel like I usually kind of prefer comedies or like actions kind of, but I haven't even watched any movies in a couple months. So it's been a while. Got to get back on the movie grind. Log some more things to Letterboxd. The most important part of watching any movie. Being a content creator seems more appealing given how bad traditional job markets are. Yeah. I mean, it kind of depends. Honestly, for me, ideal situation would be I would love to be able to... I mean, I'd love to be able to earn money off of YouTube and content creation, obviously. Like I mentioned earlier, as things stand currently, I do not make any money off of it whatsoever. Literally just in it for the love of the game. Like ideal setup would be to be able to do content part-time and then have a regular job part-time. I would not want to do content full-time because it's very isolating and draining, and I'm low-key antisocial. Yes, I have seen Ferris Bueller's Day Off. That is a good one for sure. It's been a really long time since I've seen it though. Like, I honestly don't remember it very well, but I know I've seen it. So, GG's. What is your favorite overall movie and or horror movie? I don't know if this is normal horror, but you watch Salad Fingers? I mean, that's just like the YouTube animation series, isn't it? I don't know if that's really a movie, as far as I'm aware. Yes, needlessly back once again. Will win, me or Tommy? Probably Tommy, I'll be real. Oh. Both made each other use double jumps. Oh my goodness! Let's go! GG's. I've actually never beat him before. That's the first time. He has how many? Almost 9,000 wins. Yes, I really love the Grand Budapest Hotel. That might be one of my favorites as well. It's one of my highest rated on Letterboxd. Thanks for the Letterboxd follow. Yeah, no problem, Fiora. I got you. Reggie Mush, what's up? Look at this. The gang's all here. Oh, yeah. This is so awesome. Yo. What up? Groaning and moaning is not it. I know, it is moaning and groaning. You're right. But I feel like it got split to like another line or something. So I just kind of stared at that message for a second, wondering what this guy's on about. Get on TF2 with me sometime? Yo, hit me up. I'd be down. We haven't played. I don't even know the last time we played anything together. Probably like 2018. I feel like the last time I ever remember playing anything with you was we played a game of UHC Champions on Hypixel with IMAX 7. Back when he was still IMAX 7. The Lego movie will forever be your GOAT. Yeah, the Lego movie was pretty cool. I've only ever seen, like, you know, the original, the main Lego movie. I've never seen any of the other ones that have been made in Lego since then. But they also all look pretty cool. I do love that the style that they go for. You remember b-hopping on me one time in duels after you quit? That's crazy. That actually does sound like vaguely familiar. Like, I don't remember it. I don't remember it happening, but I kind of do at the same time. I don't know. No, I have not seen Asteroid City. Does not ring a bell either, though it is totally possible. It's hard to remember every single message when I'm reading however many in like an hours long live stream. I apologize. No, you're forever, your message is forever locked up in limbo. Remember me. Let's go. Okay. Yeah, we would have talked about that then, I'm sure, because we definitely have talked about Wes Anderson before. And I would like to see more of his work, for sure, for sure, for sure, for sure. I actually did a school project on the Grand Budapest Hotel. That was the main reason that I originally watched it. And I just ended up really loving it. So yeah, that was awesome. A really fun class as well. That was just one I took for an elective called Great Music in Film, where we just studied, like, you know, music soundtracks and scores and like techniques used, and, you know, every once in a while, instead of doing any actual work, we would just watch movies in class. So GG's. And then yeah, that was for like the final paper at the end that I wrote for the Grand Budapest Hotel. It's about 10 p.m. here right now. How about you? My goodness, hey, Nightbot, hey. His latest full length. Okay, yeah. Bro, my throat is dead. I need to go refill my cup after this. Put down the cup. About midnight. Yeah. A little bit late, but you know, it is a weekend. I usually wait to see if you're streaming though. Like before doing something else or before going to sleep or whatever. I have such a... I know, I wish I could stream earlier, but it is what it is. Man, I'm trying to think, Mr. Tough. I also just wasted so many double jumps there. We definitely didn't spend a whole lot of time on Interstellar if it did come up. Like, there was a few movies where we just watched through the entire movie. And then a lot where we either just talked about it or watched like short clips from it. And I feel like Interstellar likely would have come up as like something we watched some clips from. However, we definitely did not watch the entire movie in class. The Grand Budapest Hotel one was one I watched on my own time for the class though. But yeah, stuff we watched in class included one of the Star Wars movies. We watched Ratatouille. What else? Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? I enjoyed that one. And then something else, but I'm blanking on what it was. A lot of old movies as well, like black and white ones. Yo, what's up, Hand? You like the stream? Oh my goodness. Welcome in. Nice to see you, buddy. How's it going? My goodness. 1v1 against... Alright, never mind. I just witnessed that in front of my face. Rip. But yeah, welcome in. Be sure to drop a like on the stream if you like the stream. As we lag out, RIP. Reel from the sleep right now. Yes, true. Quacks, aka Pluke, what up? Bro, you just missed your brother. He was here. We concurred that we were going to share body heat together if we ever got too cold. Like the stream, let's go. 2 more for 20 likes. Appreciate that. And for anyone watching the YouTube stream, if you want to check out the full screen version, we are also live over on Twitch as well. It'll be 9 p.m. Then I'll watch YouTube for a while to hopefully see you on my feed. Aw, that's really cool. Well, today I was indeed here. Let's go. How am I doing? I'm doing good. Thank you, Queen. Yeah, no. A little bit tired. Had a pretty big day today, but nothing crazy, you know. School, obviously, just accidentally wasted a double jump there. Finished up an assignment and then submitted that. Went to the gym. What else did I do? I don't know. Talked to people, washed dishes, exciting stuff. And then hopped on for the daily live stream. The grind never sleeps, except for when it does, which is fairly regularly. Rip Meji. What's your Twitch? Twitch.tv/Rackles. You're gonna start doing vids so we can hit the come up together? Yo, let's go. What kind of vids do you want to make? I'm excited for the 8-bit short slop content. Like, let's go. I'll be there for that. Day 1. Yo, Hand, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. The grind, you should sleep now, soonish. Understandable, yeah. Well, I appreciate you stopping by. Always nice to see you. It has been quite some time. I mentioned this earlier, but like, I didn't live stream on YouTube for about 4 years, and I only just came back to streaming on YouTube about 2 weeks ago. And it's really funny because all these people pop up and I'm just like, oh man, I totally forgot I gave them channel mod literally like 4+ years ago, probably closer to like 6 or something. But there we go. That's my number 2. Hey, GG's. My number 2 stream mod in the chat right there. Number 3. Nah, number 2. You're ahead of Nightbot. We need to do another short Minecraft film together now that I think about it. I know, it's been a while. It's like the Mr. Beast winning a car one. Or the World War one. Featuring Dro456. Is there no list of mods somewhere? There is? I don't know where it is. I'm sure I could find it, but I'm not really that pressed about it, to be honest. This way, it's also just more exciting, because sometimes people just show up, I'm like, oh my goodness, they're a mod. Let's go. Crazy. OMG. Look. What should I be looking at? Hop on Quake. I reckon it probably has 0 to 1, maybe 2 players if you have Rhett there as well. But I might be down for a little bit of Quake, but not a crazy amount. The OG Rackles Skyward streams. I know, right? That was my bread and butter. The game was a lot easier back then. We were talking about this earlier, but yeah, skill-based matchmaking is not ideal, in my opinion. Honestly, doesn't really have any place in like casual Minecraft game modes, you know? Yo, what's up, Meji? Thank you for the follow over on Twitch. I appreciate that. On the road to 400 or something like that. You're here, yes. Oh my goodness, in full screen glory. So crazy. Yo, what's up, Ty? Been a while. You played a game or two of Skywars with this Rackles guy? I believe it. I believe it. Back in the day. They're actually real matchmaking for the last couple years. Like sometime over COVID, they added it, and people didn't like it when it released, and people did not like it. Still don't like it. It's only really gotten worse because of the dwindling player count. Like if I went into Skywars right now, solo insane probably has 0 players. Solo normal probably has like, I don't know, 50 or something, I would guess. It's numbers are down big time in Skywars, which only increases the problem with skill-based matchmaking. Because not only are you constantly against really good players, it's always the same few really good players, you know? Which can be good depending on how you look at it. I mean, obviously Quake has that same problem, but I like Quake more. So so the problem doesn't affect me as much, but it still does, because like honestly it can be really tough. Even after doing it so much, sometimes I'm just not in the mood to be playing really good players every single game, you know? Sometimes I just want to play against some nons. Is that so wrong? Do I really have to be playing against the gods every single game? I do enjoy it when I'm in the mood for it, though. Don't get me wrong. 0 players, yeah. For some reason, insane mode specifically, completely dropped off the face of the earth, which is crazy to me because I always remember it being like the more popular version. But yeah, normal mode still gets players. Quake best game? So true. There's 1 player. It might even be Rhett. Who knows? Ah, rip hand. He logged off. Oh no, he's back. You'll pull up for Quake? Who knows? Maybe we play a game or 2 or not. I do still need to go get my water because my throat is honestly very dead right now. Whoa. Excellent connection. Okay. For some reason, all the stats over on my like YouTube page just disappeared. They vanished into thin air. We are flatlining. I don't know what it means. Hopefully you guys are still there. You literally would force people to play normal with you instead of insane. So I don't know what they did to matchmaking to ruin it that badly. I don't know what exactly caused insane to die so hard. Because like obviously matchmaking is implemented in all of Skywars, not just insane mode. So yeah, I really don't know. I think just like the level of insanity that it had with the RNG, you know, which they finally fixed. They got rid of unenchanted stone swords from the map rotation, sorry, from the loot rotation finally. So you know, you can't just like pull a weapon that does 0 damage. And they also added pants to the mid chests. After like 10 years, you can finally get pants in mid chests. It's unbelievable. Never before seen. What's up, Hand? My goodness, welcome in, my young buddy. Talented minds over there, indeed. 13k, yeah, it's crazy. Skywars drop off. Finally update your game, but ruin the matchmaking. All your players leave, yeah. There's gonna be, that was just a pretty minor change, like balancing related Skywars change over the past year. There's gonna be a very major Skywars update dropping very soon, actually, like within the next couple weeks. Allegedly. I mean, we know the update's coming, we just don't know exactly when the date will be, obviously. But that should be pretty cool. Looking forward to that. Whatever it is. Well, one thing I will say is, like, from what I've seen from the previews of it, unfortunately, it looks like a lot of the stuff that's planned, from what I see, is very much geared towards, like, the dedicated grinders. So I don't know how much new content there will be for, like, casual players, you know? Which kind of is unfortunate, because I don't really consider myself a grinder, like, at all. Especially for Skywars. Gotta go. Thanks for being here, though. Always brings a smile to see you online and streaming. Have a great night. Yo, thank you so much for stopping by. Always brings a smile to my face as well. I appreciate the kind words. And have a good night as well. And enjoy the movie if you end up watching it. Hypixel Skywars having no players blows my mind. The passage of time is crazy. I know, right? You know what? It's just never been the same since DFib left. That's what it is. And also since Tapple stopped doing Skywars shorts and reacting to PvP montages on stream. Rackles will no longer be pantsless. Yes. Greatest update of all time. I do have pants on right now, though, I promise. Well, sweatpants, but, you know, it still counts. But yeah, I know. Been thinking about the passage of time more and more the past while. Scary stuff. FR. Do you... Well, anyone can answer this question. Do you guys still keep up with, like, any of the old Hypixel people you used to play with? To those of you who, like, no longer play Hypixel, which is, you know, mainly Pluke and 8-Bit. Can't believe Ruffles was here. That's so awesome. The goat. Literally surprised me. I had to do a double take when I saw Ruffles in the stream chat. Will this be the game? Who knows? It could potentially be. Not really. It's weird. You went from knowing so many people in the comm to like literally talking to zero. Yeah. And like a lot of the OG people have left, and then there's a lot of new people since then. So like, I don't know. I mean, I know, you know, obviously I have my own subset of the community that I know. That being like, I know pretty much everyone in Quake. But as far as like Skywars, I don't know. I feel like I was never new. I knew a decent amount of people, but not like everyone by any means. I was always a little bit underground, I guess, if you will, especially Skywars wise, because I was never like a high star or that good of a player. And that is still true. All these years later, I'm like 17 star or something. I mean, stars didn't even exist back then, so I wasn't a high stat player, I guess is a better way to put it. You literally only knew the Defone / Cold Division people, so you just talked to Leaf and Chazzy, but not often. Yeah, understandable. I haven't talked to Leaf in forever. He was just in the stream chat yesterday, though, and we were like, yo, we gotta play again sometime soon. I'm like, I know. It has been probably... I don't know if I've played with him since I met him. I met up with him at some point over the past while in some location. Who knows where it could be? Ooh, it's a secret. But yeah, that was like half a year ago, basically, around there. A lot of fun. Hand is on Hypixel. Oh my glob. That is craziness. Who would believe that? I certainly wouldn't. Sounds like a lie. Bold-faced lie, even. You missed COVID, Hypixel? I know, the numbers were so crazy, especially in Quake. Like, that was actually just peak Quake experience right there. I do not want another COVID by any means, but I would, you know, enjoy having that many players online, for sure, again. On golly, straight up. You type in chat and they still recognize you? Let's go. Oh my goodness. Rose Legacy is still around. I thought you... Hey, GG's. I thought you lost your Minecraft account for some reason. Or was it just the Discord account? What does that put us at, actually, for... Oh, my game's frozen. 172. Oh my gosh. That's a lot. That's a lot. Especially compared to how many I had not that long ago. Anyways, my throat is like actually just completely dead. So I am gonna wrap things up. Appreciate everyone being here. All the support. If you have not already seen my last video, just went out a few days ago. So you can check it out with this link. Excuse me, right here in chat. Joko recognized you. I didn't even know you knew Joko. That's crazy. Are you the Rhett of Rhett and Link fame? Not the first person to ask that of him. But yeah, anyways, have a good night, everyone. One Quake game, one Bed Wars game. No, my throat can't take it anymore. I have that problem a lot.